to see him have a day where he just shocks and awes us here.
All right, well, I think he might be onto something there. Speaking of AWPs, Ultimate will have to step up. I think he's looked pretty good this tournament, if you ask me.
Yeah.
Sure, they didn't get the win against Team Spirit, but he had them on the ropes at one point. He was looking very good, and he was going toe-to-toe. Without further ado, though, ladies and gentlemen, it's Team Liquid taking on NiP. Loser goes home. It will be the CT start right here, right now for Liquid. An advantage of sorts. They brought out 3 sets of Julies, 8 guns, Anders. Seems unfair.
Well, the math is certainly working in their favor. More must be better somehow. They don't have a lot of utility, obviously. They do not have the defuse kit either, which I guess on Nuke is not a big deal. Let's see what NiP have in store. 1 set of utility here. So, shush, is that going to be the smoke for... I don't even know where that lands. Is that going to be for Hell over on the other side?
I think it might land in front of window.
Yeah, that's
I'm
what I
actually
meant,
not
like,
sure.
yeah.
Yeah, bounces off, and either goes to heaven or window.
Oh, it's all the way up to heaven. That's
it's
but it's blocked.
Really nice play.
Such a next level.
Good read.
It could have been for the windows like Ken just shot at there, but instead we start with NAF-FLY getting the headshot on Snappy. Oh, it's very awkward. They are trying to rush the ramp here, but they should already know Liquid. They don't have to defend the ramp. They could just say, that's fine. NAF is down below, I believe, so he needs some backup, though.
NAF just needs at least one. Maintain the advantage. Oh, and it's a really nice shot. They're directly above him. Awkward angles now as NAF-FLY's lighting them up with the dual elites. Gets himself a triple kill. Round over as Shush has got nothing to do about this one. He's just going to be wandering around, hoping for a couple of kills if possible, but the round has been secured by NAF-FLY.
There's a rat angle for Release, and he will get the last headshot. 4 kills for NAF. The NAFers they're feasting right now.
Oh, they really are.
Could you consider yourself a NAFer, Henry?
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
I
feel like
the last year, maybe not so much, but I'm always wanting to see him do well.
That's fair. Like, the last year has been pretty rough, I would say. Maybe for the first time in his career. I feel like for the rest of his career, he's been Mr. Consistent in some sense. But, yeah, this is great news. What a way to get started. You just wanted the 1 kill out of him down to the B-bomb site. He delivered 4 in total.
Oh, you just love to see it. What a flying start. Means there's going to be rifles available and a force buy in the hands of NiP. Now, these are the rounds. If you're going to keep the morale high, the comms good, you need to convert this to your team. Like, we know they're a team with a weak mental, unfortunately. We'll see whether they can fend off the upgraded pistols. Smokes down towards outside. To be courtesy of Snappy, as you might expect. He smokes off towards main entrance. Dropping down. And it's going to be Ken to open things up. They've actually got some space here towards upper.
Yeah, they do indeed. That's really scary. Malv's got to be a little bit careful. I can't believe he goes down that quick. He didn't really do anything. Wrinkle with the P250 as well. NAF goes down to Shush and the Tech-9. 3 kills on the Danish player to pick that one up. Okay, well, all of that hype from the first round, all of the kills from NAF almost nullified here because that's actually much worse than losing the pistol. Because if you lose a pistol, you get $1,900 extra on the CT side. Lose a follow-up, you only get $1,400 now. So sure, you got a round under your belt, but now you're operating with almost nothing. Excellent work from NiP. Nice pouncing towards upper. Bit disappointed that they lose the fight in mini because you can see the shadow when you're dropping down.
Yeah.
Right? You should have the advantage on the CT side.
Should, indeed. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have got a ramp stack here. 3 players hoping to fend off Shush. Yeah, we're looking to silence them.
Ooh. Maybe they could actually get a rifle here. Might be possible. Just dangerous work for Shush, but he's not going to get punished for it. At the same time, Karen is working his way across the map down towards lower, but this is why they had so many smokes in the beginning. I think this is the game plan for Liquid in this round, is to slow it down, hope that you have 1 smoke left towards the sub 30-second mark, something like that. Elige, he was forced to drop his over on the other side, so they have a couple left now, but not much to deal with. There's the last one. So they used them pretty early. I think Ken successfully pushed Elige into using his down below. Can they be looking to see if they can put some pressure on this A-bomb site now? They certainly can. Kaspersky with an MP7 managed to take down Malbs. Ultimate back here with the deagle in hand. A couple of headshots would be great, but I don't think it'll change the round, really. That's the first kill coming through. Team kill onto Wrinkle. Doesn't really matter.
It doesn't really matter at all. It's all going swimmingly so far for NiP. Comes Johnny Jabs, though. Desert Eagle doesn't fancy going for it. Got to go towards the T roof and see if there's any stragglers to be found on the map here. But it's going to be 2-1 NiP. Ali just looking to upgrade or hold on to the Eagle and Kevlar. NAF will join in with the 5-7. But that's about it. NAF's actually tucked away all the way back in CT spawn.
I'll tell you another reason why I think this NiP team could be, better than maybe people expect. I mean, I think for one thing, Snappy got done pretty dirty in Falcons. I think he came out looking like he didn't really contribute, but I think he's better than that. And I think Shush is still an underrated,
for sure,
all-around place. He can do anything.
It's a shame that Train's been removed from the map, Paul, because we were calling him the conductor.
Yes.
He was so good at that inside
name.
position.
Did you come up with that?
No, I think it was Harry and Hugo.
All right, makes sense.
And he was just so good there. He always seemed to find 3 or 4 kills, but neither here nor there. But yeah, I totally agree. I think Shush is underrated in the current landscape of CS. NiP on the up and up. It's been an interesting year or so for them, battling through the doldrums of the VRS system, and now in the big tournaments regularly. It's great to see.
I agree. It's very nice because they are one of these organizations that got, perma invited to everything in CSGO.
Yep.
I think it's really admirable that they've taken that fight and come out stronger for it.
They didn't purchase a core for $2 million and think, all right, we can just get back into this. They started with young guns, built from the very bottom, and here they are now. Yeah, absolutely.
Round number 4 here. Ultimate very nearly getting his little toes singed.
You don't want that.
Sausages are fine for now.
I don't even know where you're going with that. Let's see where this full eco will be a bit of an issue for NiP. They are looking very comfortable after losing the pistol, ladies and gents. 3-1 on the T side. It's looking quite nice indeed.
Yeah, it's a very nice start. I mean, you remind us all the time that winning the second round could be even more advantageous, and I think NiP are proving that point right now.
Ruins the finances for the CT side, because they're only, we're going to go into round number 5 here. They're only going to get $2,400 on top of what they have now, Anders.
Yeah.
So you're not going to have an AWP. You're barely going to have the utility. Yeah. Helmets, kits, so many sacrifices. So yeah, winning that pistol, losing the follow-up, so detrimental in MR12. It really does hamstring you going forward.
I guess in theory, if you got a bunch of kills in the round just for the $50 bonus, you could start to sort of get a little bit more utility in some of these next rounds. But
gotta say they went off the AWP. Ultimate had $4,800 on the nose, so he gets to purchase the AWP, but nothing else. It's okay on a map like Nuke.
Okay.
You can hold towards the garage, you can hold towards back of ramp, you can hold heaven. You're unlikely to be grenaded in those positions. The problem is, if any bullets touch you at all, crosshair goes all over the place, aim punch becomes an issue. So you just have to be very smart with his positioning. I think he's looked pretty good this tournament. He gets a lot of flack. I think he's a good AWPer. He's just a bit inconsistent.
Yeah, it's good to be said about many AWPers in the space right now, so I kind of agree with you. Might be a danger if he rotates heaven, but not going to be a lot of time to talk about that because we're already on the A-bomb side. There's fire and smoke everywhere.
Damn.
Shush takes a kill on the Sue.
Got it.
He is the man for it. He's got the mechanics, the bomb down in front. He's raised down 3. That is exceptional work from the American rifler. Snappy now finds himself alone.
Get yourself some refract, boys. That's how it's done.
Oh, yeah. He was locked in. He always is. That's so sick. This MP7, maybe you can find another kill. Again, this is where the lack of armor could be fun, but theoretically should just be an easy end to the round here. Yeah. Ultimate takes a second. Great work for Elige.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It was looking like a devastating upper attack. We know over the years that Snappy loves those upper rushes, those upper executions. He likes to keep the pace real quick toward that A-bomb side, but Jody jabs, perfectly positioned, and pixel-perfect precision. Great movement, playing around those smokes, punishing them for challenging him, and there we go, 3-2. Liquid back on the board here. Very successful round with 3 players surviving. Ultimate will now get some Kevlar. Now we're off to the races here. Full gun rounds. And round number 6. Trying to luck towards outside, but Elige, he's having none of it. He wants to continue his domination here on Nuke. It will be Ultimate to go down first. Ken will find the AWP.
Look at how aggressive he's being, Ken, as well. I think he's looking to beat Elige's timing. Might be onto something here. I don't think Elige realized he'd already pushed through. That is a very forward position. He took the risk by walking it the whole way there, but definitely beat the internal clock. of Elige. Now 3 versus 4. NAF is just barely going to miss the timing against Kaspersky. He might be on for the timing against Wrinkle. Certainly is. It's a good headshot, but Sue's going to get Can as well. And suddenly, in spite of the fact that they had a man advantage, they were deep on the map NiP, but they've been picked apart one by one. Not much Kaspersky could do about this.
They got that opening kill as well. They took that ultimate early, found Elige, but it's Shuey, Malbs, NAF picking up the pieces here. Kaspersky, we know he is a world-class rifler at this point, but too much on his plate to handle here. 40 seconds to work with. It would take something miraculous to even stand a chance. The timing, somewhat working in his favor. Does he get past Malbs? Did he spot him? I'm not sure. I don't think it has much effect either way. Bomb plant's not nice. It's going to be pretty good, actually. We'll see whether he can find a couple of kills there.
Ooh. I mean, in the events like that, might have been one of the best positions to get like a random headshot, but that's not going to be working out. Still, bomb plant's not bad in a 1 versus 3 like that. Okay, another round. This is the beginning, the foundations of what could be a good match. You get, a little bit of momentum, but now Liquid are starting to make a bit of a comeback early on.
Strong comebacks as well. They recover AK-47s on their CT side. That's really unfortunate for Ultimate. He did have Kevlar that round as well. Gets spammed cleanly through the smoke. Beautiful shot from NAF.
It's another potential advantage for Liquid on this map. Sue is sort of 7th in the world holding that A bomb site. That particular position, the A side anchor. Really, really good at it right now.
Let's see if he can keep it up. He's actually had a pretty strong showing there so far. Round number 7.
Mezzi number 1. Who's surprised? Shush. Big opening. Oh my god! Just as we were praising Sue, he gets blown up. Shush with a double ultimate outside. Can still recover the round here. Gotta be careful, he might get shot down by Kaspersky, who's very nearby in the garage. I don't think ultimate is realized, but he does change his crosshair, and it doesn't even matter at all. If he'd had that kill, it would have been on.
I would say the round still is on.
Okay.
NAF is showing us some revitalization the last month or so. He's feeling himself, Anders.
You're right.
He was known for these sort of clutches in his heyday. Good effort, though. It is going to be Wrinkle to take him down, but it's all down to Shush there, isn't it? Getting out towards Squeaky Door, getting the double kill, ruffling the feathers. Sure, some rebuttal from Team Liquid, but ultimately it is going to be NiP picking this one up. Let's have a look at the replay here. Nice spray control. So many players in front of him. Elige finally takes him down, but the damage was done. Kaspersky watching the extremities towards outside. Ultimate did what he could, and we will go 4-3.
I remember in the past, you and I were laughing about how much Snappy loves those A-pops.
He really does. They are his favorite. The thing is, you can condition the opposition now, though. If you just keep dropping that Molotov, those smoke, the lurk smoke, they're going to be on high alert at all times. And speaking of which, we got Ultimate fully sending it towards outside to his detriment. It's down to Elige, that UMP. Fighting tooth and nail, they get away with a trade. 4-4, not a disaster, but taking heavy damage en route. Shuey down to 30 HP, and Elige more than willing to stay in the thick of it. Makes his way back towards the garage, and Malbs ensuring that no one snuck through that smoke.
It looked like a really good fight for Ultimate, with the HE landing on top here at a distance. The FAMAS not going to be favored on that fight. Shush, pretty quick to react, and he's holding that lobby position on his own right now. The rest of the team, they're working their way outside. The bomb is there as well. Snappy is making sure no one's lurking up behind them, but they still got a minute on the clock here, so it is looking good for an eventual sneak down towards the B bomb site. Could always go up the vent if they get the right cue, if they get the right information, because they've got Shush holding that position up there. But we'll see what Snappy cooks up in this one. 40 seconds now. There's nobody down here at all, for the Liquid side, that is. Plenty of T's, unfortunately, but obviously you can hear the door open, but it doesn't really matter. We've got no one on the other side who could do anything about it. Is it a save?
Might have to be at this stage. No one's down towards lower. You got no kits. You got 0 util. You got a UMP on the retake. Shuey's 30 HP. Need I say more, Anders?
I mean, you made a convincing case. I'm on your side now, Henry.
NAF saving that orb. That is paramount going forward. Oh, no, he's not.
Would have been. Woulda, coulda, shoulda.
I think they might all go down here. UMP not known for its range.
Did he run out of bullets? Did he not reload it? I feel like he stopped shooting, or maybe I'm confused. You're right, they did all go down. Shush will find 4 in that round. Basically, solo holding the lobby position.
So he is called the conductor on train. What could we call him on Nuke?
Ooh. Just gonna say
The engineer.
there's nuclear engineer. They have a lot of safety features on nuclear plants as well. So there's like a safety officer. There's like an they got like almost military language on those.
Yeah, it's true.
On those places.
The conductor was just so good, wasn't it?
The conductor is really hard to beat.
If you have any ideas, tweet at us.
Yeah.
We're looking for names to do with nuclear facilities. What can you come up with?
Careful what you Google.
Yeah.
You could be on a list. You could be on a list eventually.
But he is playing very well indeed. It's Shush up to 12 and 4. Ken opening things up. The aggressive maneuver from Ultima. I respect it. Give it a go.
My brain's so broken. The first thing I wanted to say immediately when you said was the radiologist, but those don't work at nuclear facilities at all. It's got nothing to do with that.
Definitely not.
But the Liquid comeback's been cut short.
It's starting to shrink, unfortunately. It was a really exciting start. As you mentioned, you said, oh, we've got a good game in our hands here. Things are looking up. We've got a chance of Liquid stepping up on the CT side. It's not over yet, don't get me wrong, but with the full eco on the cards as we take a tactical timeout, they're averaging $2,000. I have the inside info. I have the radar. I have the buys in front of me, and they won't be bringing much to the table at all. It's going to be USPs. You can't actually invest a single dollar going forward. You're averaging 2,000. You're going to get 2,400 into the next round. You can't even buy a P250 at this. And Moses always says you can always buy a P250. I think that's wrong. You cannot buy a P250 right now. You'd be a fool to buy a P250.
Personally, I'm tempted to believe almost anything Moses says.
It's fair enough.
But
he's a very convincing man.
He is. Yeah. He's got that aura around him, you know.
That dad strength as well.
Yeah, trustworthy guy, but...
I did have a motto at EPL. I'm trying to be more like Moses in general.
Yes.
He's a very calm, stoic man.
I could have said it better myself. Kind of a role model for me personally. Silige out on long would be my role model if I had any aspirations of trying to play that well, but he's going to get shut down on this one. Wrinkle, couple of good kills as well. Like you said, hardly an investment. I think they did buy a Deagle, and that was about it. That's what they could afford. The rest are on USPs. Okay, well, that's pretty cool. NAF, he actually hits another headshot. What a sicko.
We'll take it. Couple of kills, keeps them modest, but we're getting to the closing stages here. I don't think the finances will be a massive issue for NiP going forward. Even after those reinvestments, we've got a couple of players hovering around $8,000. Liquid, though, they need to find a couple more. I would say the bare minimum at this sort of stage of the game, you need 5. They're currently 6-3 down. You can live trade this game on polymarket.com, the official prediction market of BLAST Premier.
Yeah, right, you are. Precarious position to try and make any kind of predictions at the moment here. 6 rounds is pretty good on the T side, but the half is not over yet. Liquid, it's a tentative buy. They don't have a lot to work with here. Sue, see if he can put that to work on the M4, but it's not going to be possible. Kaspersky in the opening, the flashes are so deadly. It's a good kill for Shush, but I mean, Malbs couldn't see a thing.
Dude, we talk about these upper rushes, but if they work that effectively, why not just keep running them every single time?
Yeah.
They can't hold them off. There's nothing they can do. This is something that I'd love to hear them break down in the analyst desk. How are they rushing up like that and taking 0 damage on routes? Also, these are the sort of rounds we need to look at. Like, why can't Liquid hold off an upper rush right now?
Also, it is funny because it's so well known for Snappy that Liquid obviously know. There's no question that they have the conversation, but we know Snappy loves these.
I guess I can answer my own question. As we talked about the money before, they only had like $4,400 going into this round. Snappy is very aware he's got them on the ropes financially. They're not going to have all the incendiaries they need to actually fend this sort of play off. I think that's what it really comes down to. But the fact you're doing 0 damage on an upper rush and you've lost all 5 players, definitely cause for concern.
Yeah.
And a great round to break down, I would say, as to why that's so effective and how they could have prevented it, maybe.
Really disappointing indeed. You could also see here the position.
Did they miss the incendiary? I saw an incendiary on the floor. Did they just miss the incendiary towards Squeaky Door?
It could have been.
I think that's what happened. Maybe that's the key detail.
Sue was there for all of a second. Yeah, maybe that is it. Because him and Malbs couldn't even help each other out. They were so far apart on the bomb side as well. That is a real shame if that's what happened. Maybe we could do another investigation. We did one yesterday with the Molotov.
Yeah, that's a really good round to break down. I hope we can do that.
Oh my god, that is Shush opening again. Malbs, he just gets deleted. He was up on the top of the smoke there. Maybe he could have found a kill with a pistol, but yeah, they're not allowed anything. It's another A attack shooting your teammates now again. That's how fired up he is. He's too excited.
All right, I've seen enough. NiP are winning the major.
He's called it.
It's an early call.
He's made a big prediction.
It's a really early call here. But yeah, this is just a snappy masterclass.
I got FUT winning the major, so
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's okay. I don't hate that. They are very good. That's a sleeper team for sure.
I'm excited. I've been a Dukes fanboy for like more than a year now.
Wow, more than a whole year.
Yeah.
That's
16 when I first saw him play. I wasn't.
Yeah, you definitely were. He probably wasn't born when you were 16.
Definitely not. Definitely not. But I think he's quite good. Anyway, he's not in this server. The NiP certainly are. Round number 12, Henry's the last of the half.
It was looking so good, but now it's just a bit of a damn squib.
We need more. Ultimate's got 3 kills. Malbs, maybe more critically, he's got 2 kills. Where are they? They need more. Elysia's gone down, but Ultimate did land a shot. Shush snuck his way in towards the B-bomb site through the vent. Ultimate goes down, so the AWP no longer a factor in the round. Oh,
see ya.
God, Kaspersky. They are everywhere. They're everywhere on the map. I don't actually think Liquid can make any rational calls about the defense. There's a T player in every corner.
I think that's all she wrote. NAF might be one of my goats, but I don't think he's winning this. They're low HP, and he just has 0 information to work with. Where's the bomb, at least? Okay, the bomb is lobby, right? Or is it downstairs? We go to the bomb?
Lobby.
There it is. Okay.
Yes.
There is a chance he finds that. They need to be very careful.
Yeah, especially with Wrinkle on 19 health. You're absolutely right. Oh, but the timing again is so good. Snappy survives on 1 health with a headshot. It's a 9-3 half in favor of NiP.
Total domination.
All right, gamers, listen up.
Listen up.
No, I say.
I say
Bro, just say the next bit. There's been a lot of bad communication recently.
lot.
People are telling you that you need to learn lineups.
That is bullshit. That is loser talk.
You're too close. Dude, hold this.
Like this, yeah?
Thank you.
Okay, yeah.
Which is why we've used science.
Science, bitch.
If you're not gonna take this seriously,
I am taking it seriously.
then stop.
Peter, I'm trying. We use science to give you everything you need to win.
Power formula! Made by gamers. Made by gamers.
For gamers. I drink it every morning so I can play like a pro. You gotta turn it. You gotta, no, rotation. You can drink it whenever you like. Just show them, show them. Power! Yeah.
Good.
All right, listen up.
Power formula!
Think less, win more. Ready?
Yeah.
Think less, win more.
We just read in the Twitch chat that Dupree is no longer their GOAT. I tend to agree, but a great performance from the advert. I want some gamer fuel.
Yeah, I was going to say that you've got what, like the power formula, the 5-time major champion is telling you, like, obviously, I'm in.
And Scrawny.
And Scrawny.
Let's get into it. It's been...
Never forget.
Oh, it's been a bit of a humiliation ritual here for Liquid. They couldn't get going. The upper executions, the upper rushes were way too much for them. We will see Snappy try to close things out early here on the CT side. I dare say they will. But this is the map pick of NiP, bear in mind.
Yes.
We will give Liquid some space to work with. It's the first event with Malbs in the roster, and for now, they've got some decent map control.
NAF is very deep right now. This could be one of those moments where you get one good kill on Heaven, and then the rest of the defense just completely crumbles. Snappy's the one in charge here with the USP, but again, they're right there. Okay, they're sneaking under instead. I thought maybe Ultimate would try and set up a bit of an attack towards this, because Kaspersky's well aware that something could be happening. He's going to get the first kill on NAF. Snappy! That's great observation as well. We're right on the kill with Ultimate. He goes down. Sue fighting for his life. Kaspersky, he gets one more shot with the dualies. And suddenly, the bomb is lost. It's Malbs and Elige. Two great players to have left in a 1 versus 4 now, but not going to be happening. Kaspersky's deleted all of them.
You get no plan. You get no real kills. You're going to have to force buys. You're 10-3 down. It goes from bad to worse. I'd be thinking about the second map. I'm on the coach right now.
Why did I have to say we had the foundations of a great game?
I don't know why you would say
it went off the tracks immediately.
As soon as you said that, they didn't pick up a single round. It's been nothing but one-way traffic.
I'm so sorry.
It's all right. I mean, let's be real. With the new roster and the way Liquid have been playing recently, they were never winning this tournament. Turning up and having a good game.
Yeah.
That's what we're looking for. This map hasn't gone well. Let's hope they can bounce back on Mirage.
I just love the dream scenario of Malbs coming in, like, in my mind, creating the space for Elige to do even better. Like this, it can happen. Can is here.
I mean, anything can happen.
Anything can happen.
Like,
it just isn't.
Doesn't mean it will.
That's true.
Okay, a couple of kills are available. It's not the worst eco. Actually, a little bit dangerous. Well, threat neutralized. Wrinkle should be picking these ones up. 11-3. You've kept them somewhat humble with a couple of kills, but they are 1 round away from map points. Looking too comfy.
Glad you reminded us, though. It is NiP's map pick, so we don't want to get too carried away. Sometimes, especially with the new roster, you're just not going to be that ready.
Well, the key for NiP is right now, close this out as quickly as possible. We've seen it so many times. You get to round number 12, you let them get 5 or 6 rounds, they shake off the frustration, they get warmed up themselves, and then they move on to their map pick, and they look like a different team. You want to close this out early. Keep your foot on the throat.
Mirage as the second map.
So don't let them get warmed up on the server. Like, no one's really fragging at all.
That's a good point.
Don't let them get going.
11-0 in opening duels since the pistol.
Holy shit. That's so rough. That really does say it all. Okay.
Yeah. Shout out the B-Trams for helping us out with these stats in the background.
They've been really good.
Yeah, we love it.
Great tidbits every time.
Snappy will take down Malbs to begin with Wrinkle, and they just keep on going, even pushing the lobby. That's how much extra resources they have.
Time to roll back the years. The look on his face doesn't suggest he's feeling too confident about this one. We'll give it a good go.
Yeah, Snappy, that's how he always looks, no matter what is happening. Does get the first one.
He's a one-tap here.
Oh, and he's been stabbed in the back, unfortunately. Oh, it's a nice move for Ken. Doesn't give him the space to work with, but NAF is looking good.
I agree. He's 12-11. And I guess we'll take a tactical timeout. It's going to take 9 rounds in a row. Flashy, what have you got for us?
It's going to have to be something truly special to make a recovery of this kind. Saw some pretty sick comebacks yesterday between Furia and Aurora.
It's always NiP with the new handshakes. You see that one? They're going for one of these.
Isn't that what Tyloo have been doing a little bit of?
Oh, maybe I missed it.
Touching fingers.
New meta.
It's one of the least studied areas, like the correlation between handshakes.
Well, I remember back in Heroic when it was Tessus and Shush. They used to do the gentleman's handshake, if you remember.
That was funny.
That was a good era.
It made everyone laugh.
It did, and I think that was a problem. When they started losing games, it wasn't so funny anymore, doing that handshake, and it actually became quite annoying for them.
They did stop doing it.
Yeah.
No, but it was great, though. I appreciate it. more research should go into that. Shush top fragging on the server with 17 kills, but the rest of the team is really not that far behind. This whole NiP unit at the moment looking unstoppable.
The hardest round in the world to pick up, Anders, is number 13. I know it. You know it. The audience knows it.
I've yet to do it.
Does NiP know it? We'll see whether they can close it out cleanly. They've got everything they need. You're not going to get a better opportunity than this to close out a game. You're up against 3 pistols, 2 Galils. You've got AKs, AWPs,
yes,
all the util, all the runway, but it never feels that easy. You never see a 13-3.
Here we go. Shush. The fire is not spreading to him. It's actually not touching him, but the Galil most certainly will. Kaspersky, insane spray down, mirroring that Elige triple from earlier. And now it's Sue and Elige. I don't know if they can hold on much longer. They're on the site. Kaspersky, he almost had the ace. That's just disgusting work from him. Elige in a 1 versus 3. If anyone could. But the problem is, he's got to pick up the bomb. It's on the site itself, so he couldn't just escape and try to navigate his way down to the B bomb side. He has to come back here, and they know it as well. Strong headshot to begin with, but Ken will settle this on Nuke. 13-3, the scoreline in favor of NiP.
Oh, I'm loving this from NiP. Excellent work. And Shush, a nuclear engineer, stepping up with 17 kills. Kaspersky with 15. Everyone's on double digits for NiP. It's full speed ahead as we move on to Mirage.
Full speed ahead. You can see the future for them. You can see that they could build something bigger than what they've been able to achieve for like a decade, maybe. It's been a really long time since we've seen such a powerful NiP lineup.
It's exciting. Let's hope the second map delivers. The first one certainly did not. Absolute blowout, says Team Liquid. Looking down the barrel of elimination, going out last place in the tournament. They need to step up here, show us there's still some life in them yet. Now we're starting on the T side, ladies and gents. We've got a smoke, flash, and a Molotov, and we're sending 4 players over towards the B apartments. Shuey and T-Spawn, I assume he's got the util, and indeed he does.
Yes.
So we'll slow things down. Shuey will be waiting for any sort of CT side aggression by the looks of things before he joins the boys and enters into towards that B bomb site. Got to get past the raid boss, though. Kaspersky had a fantastic tournament. It looked so strong individually.
They just wanted to see if somebody was there. Maybe they've been studying up and figuring out what exactly NiP like to play.
So it won't be the B finish with mid util going down, mid smoke towards the window. Got himself another as well. Smoke lands, you'll love to see that. Good start. Oh, don't love to see that for Elige.
Straight delivery.
Actual max damage grenade there.
Couldn't have been more perfect. Connector for the other smoke that you mentioned that he picked up in spawn. So that means they can now make a bit of a split towards the bomb site. Kaspersky hanging around in the ladder room, but it's going to be Wrinkled. That's for the smoke. We need to see a replay. How is he getting the kills? I don't even know. Elige hunting, but he can't get it. Shush jumps into the corner and comes back out with a headshot. Snappy to go down with a kill, or gets the kill on the NAF, and he will pick up the last one as well. I don't believe it. How is he getting the first kills? Did he just shoot them through the smoke and connector? There's no way.
I don't know, Anders, but it's another nightmare scenario. Liquid get nowhere near a bomb plant. It looks like they've got a clean read. They knew exactly what they're up to. The timing of that grenade suggests you've watched their demos, you know their tendencies, and you've timed it very specifically. And Elige, yeah, he should have got at least one there towards kitchen. I don't think it makes much of a difference, but either way, it doesn't feel good. Again, has to be the full eco. Glocks across the board. And 2-0 for NiP, looking to knock Liquid out of the tournament.
A bit disappointing. You come off the loss on Nuke. It's a pretty devastating loss in some sense, or at least a comprehensive loss. Would be nice to win the pistol here on your own.
I mean, at least get a bomb down, at least make it competitive. They didn't even get a look in there. It's got absolutely dismantled. Here we go then, grouping up. Forming the snake in towards the underpass.
You're just hoping for a kill, steal a rifle. That would be crazy work, but okay. Some dinks coming out. Wrinkled definitely feeling the pressure here. They're jumping to try and catch him. And now backup is being called for, though. Looking pretty good at the moment. Ultimate will go down, and not a single casualty on the NiP side of things.
Certainly not, Anders. It's Ultimate. We need to see more output from as well. Sure, It was Malbs at 4 and 14, but Ultimate also 4 and 14. Shui 5 and 15. Like, they didn't really turn up at all. It was only NAF and Elige finding any sort of impact on that first map. I agree with the desk, though. It's the first time in a while that Mario or Malbs has played Nuke, so we'll give them that.
Yeah.
It's going to take some time, which is always the motto of Team Liquid. We need more time. And we're going for an A execution to kick things off here.
Simultaneously the most annoying response, but also the most true.
It's just every tournament they say they need more time. It's just, they're boring now.
Well, here we go. A full-on A execute. Everybody knows what this is like. Even Ken, he's ready to catch Elige as they try to make their way up. That's a big loss at the beginning of the round, trying to get onto the A bomb site. So he's sneaking past. That's an insane shot. I can't believe he won that fight, but the bomb is on the ground now, and Kaspersky, so many bullets in the M4A4. He even does the damage on the NAF-FLY.
Come on,
they're
man.
in trouble.
They can do something with this. Ultimate, what have you got?
What?
There it is. Okay. A lifeline. A look into the round now. It's not a foregone conclusion. They give this one up. They've made things uncomfortable. A fumbled spray
Oh, yes.
has opened up the door of opportunity.
You really slipped up on that one.
That's an absolute gimme of a kill.
It is. You could even see he was crouching forward. I don't know what happened. Bumped his mouse or something. They're going to get NAF-FLY, though. Good work for Cam. They salvaged the situation, but that could have been devastating to the team morale there.
Yeah. Again, though, and there's no bomb plant.
Apex. Let's do the one where we go
Yeah.
underground.
It's a great kill for Sui. I thought that might actually give them the platform there, but it's a big difference. If Sui can get into the smoke and plant the bomb, obviously the clock now turns against NiP. The pressure is on in a different way. They have to play that 2v3 very differently, but no bomb plant allowed. They do have Tech-9s and a couple of Deagles. NiP, though, they've stolen 3 AKs. Oh, dear.
That is not good news. If you're not aware... Oh, God, if you miss it... I'm not going to say missed that. I didn't catch it as a body block. Maybe it was.
Intentionally missed.
I'm trying to be more charitable these days.
I've noticed, Henry.
We're going to say it's a body block.
You really are learning from Moses, aren't you?
I am.
Yeah.
Be like Moses. It's my new motto.
We should all.
Might need to work on the acronym, but yeah. Be like Moses.
Oh, dear. That's not a window smoke.
Let's see whether they can do anything with this.
What would Moses say in this?
What would Moses say? He wouldn't be happy with this at all.
No, I don't think so.
Former coach of Team Liquid, he would be stewing.
Kaspersky gets one ultimate. It's a good headshot, but man, Kaspersky's fired up. That has me worried. He was good on Nuke. He's looking deadly right now. 8-1, and even low on health, he's ready to go. He wants more fights. NAF-FLY. Any kills, it all helps. It can all accumulate down the stretch of a game. So
You're clutching at straws now. Holy shit.
I really am trying to
All
win
of these kills.
the next bottle.
They're mollying themselves, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
They have to keep themselves warm because the Counter-Strike certainly isn't.
Okay, early days. We're having some fun. Hasn't been a great game so far. Not much to talk about, I'm afraid. Nothing really to analyze. It is getting absolutely wrecked. Every encounter, every fight, they've got the advantage. Whatever they had in mind, shut down early. They wanted to send 2 players towards the underpass, but Kaspersky, as you might expect, perfect position, really making a name for himself as being one of the new dangerous riflers in the CS2 scene.
Probably one of the hottest stocks at the moment, it feels
I think
like.
so, yeah.
Just because I am on that copium anyway, maybe worth pointing out, they're on the T side of Mirage.
Yeah.
Probably going to increase, I think, a little bit once they get to the CT side.
If they have enough runway to work with.
That's what I'm saying, just to get a couple of rounds at least, get up to like 3 or 4, and then there's something to build on here.
All right, we'll give them the benefit of the doubt. It's early days, you lost a pistol. First gun round wasn't great.
Elige a real demon in that A connector. That's his best position, Henry.
Best position in the map pool?
In all the maps, yeah, currently.
Cool. Interesting.
Round number 5. We've got AKs back in the hands of Liquid. They need rounds. Oh, it's a big opportunity. Wrinkle, that's super dangerous. He actually could have got himself killed there. Shush has been navigating the underpass position there. Malbs and Ultimate, those are the openings that you are looking for. They get one each, and now they can slow it down. They got so much time in the clock. I like this. Take a little moment to breathe here. You don't have to do anything drastic. Bombs to the top mid. Looks like it could be an A split, especially because NAF's position in the Palace. I don't think anyone even knows that he's there.
If you don't convert this 5-on-3, call it a day, lads. Got to make sure this one goes in your favor. You've got all the time in the world. Map control is yours.
They even smoked the window this time.
They even made a window smoke. In towards connect we go. Molotov is short to allow them access in toward that connector. So far, so good. Everyone's stacked towards B. They've won this round. It's over. We can take a sigh of relief here.
I guess from NiP's point of view, it's a rational choice to just either defend B or save.
We want to hold on to these AKs, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, no.
We won't be saving one of them.
Don't hold on to the AKs is apparently the way to go. But the AWP on Wrinkle there. A weird start to the round for him. It felt like the smoke was a bit late. I think it could have been faster. So he had an opportunity to just crouch and shoot, but instead he was jumping through the window and almost died. So not ideal. But he is the highest rated player for NiP on this map. Yeah, I think on both sides. Good map to be opening if you know what you're doing. Difficult if you don't enjoy being smoked out. You need some tricks to blow open the smokes. Maybe some teammates to set you up for it. Wrinkle, he's got some kills, so it's not the worst start for him. But finally, Liquid are on the board. They get the opening kills, they get the round. It's a 4-1. So, slow start, but very recoverable. Malbs. That's what I expect. That's what I want out of my Malbs, out of my Doctor.
The Doctor is in session. Finally showing us some of that brutal aim. Nice shot towards short, denying one of the AKs. But they do have plenty of money for the follow-up purchase here. Team Liquid needs to start posting a few rounds in a row. Kaspersky, relentless aggression as you might expect. Feel like Shui should have him here, but it's going to be Ken with the swing. The bait and switch. Ali's trying to make up for it, but takes a nade to the face, down to 38 points of health. Bit of a reset required here. They've lost the in-game leader. He'll be calling from the grave. Smoke down towards connect up.
It's good work. Really trying to blind that CT side as to what's happening in the middle. So far, so good. But eesh, is that a friendly grenade? I swear that was a tracer from the T side.
Comes down to this. If Snappy gets more than one, you can't win this round.
Spray's not good, but he does get the first one. A lot of fire in the back, and it's a double kill for Snappy. Unfortunately, Malbs is back. Oh my god, it's another headshot! He's taken down Wrinkle.
The problem is you might think the bomb site's clear now. Yep, you're running out with the bomb in your hands, and Ali's left into the clutch. Up against Ken. HP advantage for the CTs here. It comes down to a one-tap headshot required from Alige. Will have to use his brain, not his brawn at this point, and there it is. Positions well. It's a very, very important round here. Shuts down the finances for multiple players. It still is a buy. Kaspersky has 7K, Shush has 6K, so they can drop weapons here, but it's a very important victory. Keeps their head in the game as Team Liquid do win out in the 1-versus-1.
Educational moment there where they've already cleared out the two bomb site anchors on B.
Yeah.
Very hard to deal with. It's a good catch. Second round as well for Liquid. I did not think they were going to win that round. It looked like it was impossible, but Malbs, he was so quick to clean up.
He's starting to get warmed up now.
That's what he's here for. Many have asked if he has the medicine to cure this team.
Might be the... Eventually, sure. I don't think
what they need.
I don't think we're going to see it in this tournament.
Could be the season where he gets back on Vicodin instead, you know. The pain.
To be fair, we said Snappy needed one. The fact he kind of fumbled the first frame, got two, was pretty impressive. Malbs, though, what a shot that was on the triple.
Yeah.
Alige, had to get a nice flick as well. Looking locked in, low HP.
Yeah. We said it yesterday. We never doubt Elige's mechanics.
Oh, no.
That's always there.
It is mental we need to keep track of.
But yeah.
A execution Anders, all 5 players here can play in front of the util, which I think is what they're going for. Making their way out of the choke points. Wrinkle to strike first blood.
Yeah, that's an important kill. Those A executes, you lose a player early on, it could get really wrong. Ken, he's good for the one, and peeking up on top, Kaspersky, they've got rid of him. Malbs back in the driving seat again. 3 versus 3, but he is very low on health here. And Sui, unfortunately, checking the wrong side behind the flashbang. The bomb is planted, yes, but look at the health that's left here on Liquid. This should be an impossible round, made even more impossible by that deep touchdown on the Malbs. That's how you get rid of them.
Very convincing finish there. NiP will find their 5th round, save their finances. Remember, it came down to a 1v1 before as well. We'll check out the cash for Elige and Co. going forward. I think they should be fine with the bomb being planted, but
look at how different this NiP team looks when Wrinkle is actually hitting some of these shots. I know he messed up the spray earlier, but in general, he's been hitting some good kills in this game.
He has the potential to be one of the great AWPers.
Yeah.
We just need to see more consistency from him. He's very aggressive, can do some very flashy, impressive things, but sometimes that's not what you're looking for. Sometimes having a more Shiro-style AWPer that just hits the shots that count, plays the percentages, that's what wins you trophies.
Yeah. It should be a big warning to anyone playing that window when there's no T-smoke in the window and they do have the upper smoke, because very often they'll blow it open like they just did.
Exactly.
You got to be thinking about that, and it could have cost them an early death there for sure.
Yeah, a lot of teams opting to do that initial smoke on the corner, get towards the mid boxes, then smoke the window, then smoke connector, so you actually get the 20 seconds out of it rather than trying to scramble up. Once the smoke
get even more time. That's
exactly
the point. I like that. Oh, round number 8 here. It's not at all too late for Liquid. They could do this. Elige, he gives them an opening. Ken's been hitting some difficult fights at the start here, not coming out on top, but this one's a free kill for Snappy. Unfortunately, he's not quite ready. NAF will take him down, and Malbs, haven't seen him miss many kill opportunities at the moment. He is their weapon to get back into this game, and this round is won. Shush and Kaspersky, real far away. Elige is actually holding this connector, so there's a chance even that he could stop the rifles from rotating out, but God, it's good to see Malbs do this much work early on Mirage. Big chance, I think, if he keeps playing like this, I feel like a third map's looking very promising.
Oh, absolutely. He's doubled his frag total that we saw on Nuke within 8 rounds. He was 4 and 15 in the previous map. He's now 8 and 6.
Let's go.
There's a kill here as well. Looked like there was. At least should still find him.
Sui might find him, but not in the way that he was expecting. See if Elige can. Hunting it down with the AK. Okay, good work.
This should be the first tactical timeout, I would say. Let's have a look whether it's going to be called. I think the money's in a pretty uncomfortable spot for NiP. They've saved an AK-47.
They've been good at smoking off connector and window and putting pressure on Snappy. I feel like that's been working out for them.
Yeah. It's a good point. They don't do the timeout. They will save the AK, get a few upgraded pistols. No real Kevlar there. Kaspersky will get a deagle and some protection. Should be, though, a bit of a walk in the park here. NAF seems to think so. Tapping away nicely. Good damage towards the second. And that's going to be an open invite in towards that A side. They know Ken's been tagged, and Shui, lovely shot there. This is more like it from Liquid. Their map pick. They're in the flow state right now. Comms are looking good. Coordination's there. Night and day compared to what we saw on Nuke.
Yeah, Liquid fans in the audience going to be enjoying this break from what looked like a very ugly trend at the start of the game, but definitely turned it around. 4 rounds already on Mirage, T side. I'm super happy with that. I expect that they're going to be stronger coming onto the CT side. Elige, good mechanics. We got Malbs leading the charge between just the two of them. That's a lot to deal with. Wrinkle just timing alone. Curious if we'd see anything different here. Kaspersky's playing that short position again, very far forward, but hasn't found a chance to see anyone yet. They got 3 people in the middle. Elige just absolutely handles him. That's very nice. They had connector, short, and window, and those three players on the CT side couldn't really help each other out. Oh, he knows he wants to press the advantage. Hungry to find that shot, but it will be Sue instead. Again, Ken, he's gone down a number of rounds here without having a chance to fight anyone.
Should be no chance if it's Snappy. One will do. No chance in the second. Okay, Anders, that shouldn't be happening. That should not be happening at all. The Molotov will flush him out. Finally taken out by Ultimate. The round's back on, though. 2 versus 2. It's Elise who needs to backstab here. It all comes down to this. Elise gets this. Oh, my goodness. These kills that are looking like they're lock-ins.
They should be. Now it's Ultimate. He makes the jump down. He's not trying to hide himself. They already knew he was coming from this direction. Spray is good. He actually takes down Wrinkle on that. But Shush is already out. He's revealed himself. 35 seconds. Crouched in the corner for the headshot, but Shush will somehow live. He should have died on both those fights.
Excellent work there from Shush. Top fragger on Nuke. Put on a bit of a clinic on the first map. Huge clutch. Keeps NIP in the lead here, a 2-round game. It all started with a 5-on-4 advantage as well, but like I said, you should not be getting... It's just the spacing there, dude. Like,
right.
You're giving him a chance to reset the angle, close range. Like, no one's even considering that angle. You give it a little face check, but the spacing's so off, there's no way he should be getting 2 kills that cleanly in that sort of position. Just mistaking the fundamentals there, I'm afraid. Getting a bit too carried away. And you've let NIP back in. That was a great chance to tie things up.
Even winning that round, they have no money on the NIP side.
Yeah.
If it had been Liquid winning it, then that probably, they could even walk away with a bit of a lead going into the second half.
But they have been finding these openers each and every time, and that trend continues. 5-on-3. Last round coming up next. You pretty much guarantee yourself 8 rounds on the board here.
It's to the point where you got to wonder if NIP still want to fight for middle. I know that if they don't, they give over a lot of tactical control of the map to Liquid, but at least if you're going to fight middle, maybe try and push top mid then, if you really are doubling down on that. Nice shot from Helps, my god. Shush never stood a chance, and NIP are already going to be saving here. So that was just a bump in the road in that last round.
I said 8. I obviously meant 6, because you win this one, and then the money will be broken for the last one. You'll tie things up.
I try not to do math on broadcast at all.
I tried, it didn't work out.
I feel like it's an invitation to look.
Yeah, and I fell into that trap. Doesn't happen too often. We didn't see the landing this time, but Ultimate certainly has. Clean round. My point was, win this round, money's broken, should be an absolute open goal to get the final round of this first half.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't think math is important anyway. Have you seen Twitch chat? I don't think they...
No, they're nice guys.
All right. You're not trying to antagonize them. Sometimes you got to poke them a little bit, I feel like, you know, get them riled up. Otherwise, they just do the same copy pastas all day.
So there's no loss bonus at all. We're talking $1,400 or so per player into this final round of the first half. Liquid right back into it. 6-6 looking very likely. After how things went on Nuke, we'll definitely take this on the T side of Mirage. They've saved 1 AK-47, but it's going to be pistols, SMGs, and surely a chance for Liquid to tie things up and give us that 6-6 scoreline. It'll be a tactical timeout called by NiP.
I feel like it's a bit late, but I just would have loved to have seen a different mid approach from NiP on this side. Like, either maybe don't fight so much near the connector and catwalk, or again, just double down and push top mid then. If you really, really don't want Liquid to have that space. But I feel the way that they've been doing it, it's been a lot of individual fights. It's been one guy dying in connector, and then another guy dying on catwalk, and then in the window, and it's like, it's all happening one at a time, and I'm not seeing many opportunities for NIP to actually refrag any of those kills. Round number 12. Last of the half, we're seeing all the utility we know and love towards that mid position here. All right. Ken, he does want to push. It's a 5-7. But I still think this is more interesting. We'll see if it works. They have to back on out. Bombs in the hallways. Snappy with an AK. He's done a lot with less, but this time he runs into Malbs first, and that's a problem.
GH, lads. Don't see how you bring this one back to life. You've lost your AK, pistols on the retake, and it's going to be a 5-on-4, which should come to its logical conclusion momentarily.
Yeah, right you are. Elige hanging around in the connector. Don't think they realize they've passed each other. So it's a funny little moment here. Doesn't have any impact on the round, really. Except for Elige getting another one.
Wrap it up, Anders.
Yeah, we're good to go. We've got this half in the bag already. Kaspersky's going down last, and they tie the game 6-6.
I wouldn't say it's a meme team. I think they're trying their best.
I don't think they're contender or even close to being that with that team.
They're already out of the major contention. I think that's weird.
On paper, BC Game has a decent team. I think the Portuguese core and like they were good when they were playing for Sol, and also now they have more experienced players in Simple and Electronic, but from what I've seen, they don't look the best as a team, I would say. So I'm not sure if they need to do some changes or just change the way they play a little bit.
The level is super strong right now, even in the tier 2 scene, and it's hard to claw your way up the VRS points and to be in the elite tournaments. But yeah, they can make it happen if they are a quality team. Actually, maybe they need some more time.
I think Simple can definitely stay there and be their main star player because everyone knows who Simple is and how good he was, and I think right now he's not on the level he was before in my opinion, but he can still be pretty good in my opinion and in tier 1 team or tier 1 tournaments.
Do I think Simple have what it takes? I think he has, but I don't think he reached the same level as we're seeing of Dong and Cyber today. It has to be a unique scenario where he can come back to being a top 3 player in the world, but can he be a top 20 player in the world? For sure. And that's where I think BC Game has to look to put better pieces around him. Somebody who looks up to Simple and accepts how he can be sometimes, because he's a straight shooter, let's just put it like that.
Rise and shine, gamers. Day 4 here at Blast Open, and Liquid have finally woken up. They are looking decent here on Mirage, especially the likes of Elige. We're seeing great shots from Malbs MD as well, Anders, and we go 6-6 on their map pick. I'm feeling hopeful. I'm feeling the third map could be possible, but they need to win this pistol, revitalize the squad, get their head in the game, and show us that they can go the distance.
5 opening kills towards the end of that last half. Very, very impressive. I feel hopeful as well. I think Liquid have got this, but let's see. There's no one defending the B-bomb, so it's not a good sign to begin with. A retake is what's needed, but they have the smoke kit combination, so anything is possible here. They're going to get smoked off themselves. Yeah, it's going to be a full-on bomb plant, 5-on-5 retake, but I'm never counting him out with that smoke kit.
Smoke kit is key. Kill here for Shui. I was about to say looks likely, but it's going to be Snappy tucking himself in. They have to respect the smokes. They're trying to boost. They are running out of time, but it all comes down to the kip. Wrinkle to open things up.
That's a big kill to start with. It narrows that retake coming in just from Catwalk now. More or less, Shush gets one more, and the smoke kit can't even get close. They couldn't even throw it.
Might as well save it now.
Yeah. Wow. a full-on mid-take for Liquid. One that they even turned it into a push. I actually think it's a sick pistol idea for Liquid, but it was the most hard counter imaginable.
We've had pretty crazy counters from NiP today.
Yeah.
Remember that grenade down towards the underpass that landed on the Legion, the pistol? I feel like they just got a good read on exactly what they want to do in the pistol rounds, and they just walked into an open B bomb site, suggests you knew that would be the case.
They've been studying.
I think so. They've been in the lab all week.
Who knew that was going to pay off? I wish someone would have told me.
Timeout in round number 2?
Okay.
You don't see this too often. I don't know what you would even say. Like, I guess if you're taking a full eco, not really much you can do with it. You saved a kit and a smoke. So are you force buying? The body language suggests he's not happy. And I don't see any purchases on my screen. So I guess this is more of preparation for the follow-up round.
Very curious.
Maybe trying to use this kit smoke in some sort of Gigabrain sort of setup and try and get a ninja defuse going. But yeah, maybe the comms with it. Maybe everyone was just, maybe there was some bickering going on after the pistol. Maybe just wanted to calm everyone down. I don't know.
Oh, you've teased me with the ninja defuse.
That's all I can really speculate, because there's not much you can really talk about in this sort of round. So I guess either the comms are falling apart, or they're preparing for the next round, or somehow they're going to go for a crazy defuse here. I don't think that's really going to be the outcome, but let's see.
Who wouldn't love that? So rare. Got everyone at the B bomb site, so just a bit of a stack. Obviously, this is not how you wanted to set up for an ninja defuse. If you're going to do that, you know, hiding someone on a bomb site somewhere. But this could still work.
It's ultimate with the kid in the smoke, to note.
Yeah.
I don't think it'll be a talking point, but Flashy maybe he's been on the demos. Maybe he said their tendencies are always towards B on these sort of rounds.
Yeah.
To get that stack going. If we can cause some chaos and drop the smoke on the bomb quickly, maybe we can get a 5-second defuse on all the carnage that's going down. They are heading towards B.
Okay.
Where's
so
Ultimate?
far, so good.
So he's going to be tucked away.
Yeah, he's somewhere in the back there. There is a boost up on the box inside of the site, but they are cleaning this up. They're going to check everything. Once you find this many players on the bomb site, you'll check for every corner.
All right. It did go B. He was right.
Yeah. So at least he could feel good about that. But
like I said, I assume the timeout was for this follow-up.
Yeah, you're probably right.
And Mario, you're doing Nico for Roland.
Very interested to see how this one plays out, because I think Malbs is playing a different role as to the one that Nerds is playing on this map. I think Malbs is going to be playing that front of A site. I think Nerds is playing more towards the connector at the B bomb side of the catwalk. So, oh, that is a strong start. Elige gets blown up. Wrinkle's going to get the kill on the 2A. They're just not ready in the middle. Ultimate, a follow-up kill there would have brought the round right back for them, but now it's a little bit tricky.
I was going to say, the round's not necessarily done. Malbs alive and kicking. 3 versus 2. It's not over yet. NAF vacates the B bomb site. They pump the brakes for now on the NiP side. 2 players in CT spawn. Hungry for information. If he can just find one straggler, they're onto something. This weekend, really nice defensive position towards the connector. Even a one and done here would be absolutely fine. Or secure the round. There it is.
Almost looked like he was going to mess that up.
Problem is now they know exactly where NAF is. Recover the bomb, going towards B. Snappy's already locked down the kitchen.
Yes, that's a good point. NAF was really good on Nuke, but he's had more of a struggle on this one. It's fair to say. If he could clutch this one, then all will be forgiven. Through the smoke, he's just ready to charge on in. He almost could have caught the guy planting the bomb, but there was no way for him to know that, and he can't complete the mission, unfortunately. So 3 in a row for NiP to start the second half with. That is pretty good for them, but for Liquid, it's a nightmare right now.
Yeah. You can see what they're up to. Going for the aggressive opening gun rounds here. We had Roland from Poland getting flashed in from the connector. 2 players jumping out the window, but Kaspersky with a great spawn beats them to it. They get a couple of opening kills, only 1 in return, and no one saving a weapon. So looking very likely to be 10-6 here.
Also a lack of mid-smokes in that last round, which again, on the CT side, like you might not think, but it's a warning.
Because they know there's no AWP available, right?
Yeah.
They've got the AK-47s. If anything, they want to take those jewels.
Yeah, that's a really good point. Sneak out from Roland towards the palace. So he might find... No, he's just going to find him. I was hoping.
Yeah. Not really much for me to analyze in this round, I'm afraid. 5 on 3 early, trying to get those deagle kills. A little bit of damage inflicted towards Kaspersky. Shui's already low. 10 rounds pretty much locked in. See if Malbs can make a difference. He has got a devastating deagle. There it is. Didn't look like a headshot, but we'll take it.
Third bullet headshot. Ooh, it's close. Saw some frustration in the first half from Ken, and he did go down a lot in the connector. I feel like it was getting to him eventually. He's still got 8 kills, so it's not like he's not having an impact on the game. But maybe the second half he could shine a bit more. Another bomb plant, another round. The atmosphere's really changed for Liquid. 6-6 was great, but the economic struggles at the start of the second half is making it very, very hard to build a comeback. Can they find a way? Not in this round, but in the next. Okay, that's a great picture-in-picture. We've got an AK. Very tempting. He got close. We're not close enough. Well guarded. It's a 4-round lead. Don't want to say it's the last chance for Liquid. We're getting close now to the point where it is.
Well, this will be indicative of whether it's going to be a competitive game at least. They've got the AWP now. They'll have all the rifles. Gone through the motions of the opening stages of the half. You've lost a pistol. You lost a follow-up conversion. You lost the first gun round.
Yeah.
Another eco. Now, it has to be very promising from here on out. Alige making his way towards short. Ultimate in towards that window room as Shui maybe take first contact here. Kaspersky leaping up in towards the window. Ultimate should be aware of this. Thing is, if you miss one shot, Anders, you're done for. You're cooked.
Look at Mirage showing as well. He's not even going to get a chance to pull the trigger.
He had no idea.
He really had no idea. Sui will. Important return. Shuts down Kaspersky. Sure, she's going to be dropped by Malbs. Again, like I said, playing that front of A position. And even looks like it's moved Elige around a bit. Ken will take down Sui. Round is not over. 3 versus 2 now. Wrinkle. Very late at top mid. You could see Elige was not ready for that fight. He thought he was going to be battling someone in middle instead.
Come on, NAF.
Yeah, they are calling.
Show us some magic.
We need that. He's already tagged up, though. They know exactly where he is. And they know where Malbs is as well, because he got the kill earlier. Or at least they know he's in that area of the map. 40 seconds. NAF back investigating, hugging the wall.
Problem is, if they go towards shore, they've got a nice flash here. They can alley-oop it. Smoke down towards connector. Are they going to face check or flash it first? Oh, the spacing's awful, lads.
It absolutely is. Malbs showing up on the other side, and he gets both of them. A huge 2 versus 3 for Liquid.
Okay, we'll take that all day long. 3 versus 2, low HP. Kind of fumbled and rushed it a little bit there. NiP give one over. Money should be absolutely fine, but a lifeline gifted. Like we said, opening frag. Luckily for Shui there, brought it back to an even keel. And nice work there. Just...
Well played. Nice recovery, guys.
Yeah, very nice recovery, agreed. Let's have a look then. Round number 18. A execution, an old classic. A fan favorite. All 5 players here.
They're going to put Malbs to the test.
The doctor will have to be surgical with this one.
Yeah, he's going to be swinging a scalpel any minute now. Oh, that is some good surgeries. Cut open the cranium of Ken.
First incision has been made. Man advantage. Molotov will dislodge him. This is where things start to heat up for him. Needs a couple more. Can't get it. The spray is messy, but they maintain the advantage. NAF-FLY from way downtown makes it work with the AK-47, and Liquid are on their feet. 3 on 1.
And the money's not that good for NiP right now.
This is their golden ticket back into this series.
I don't want to say we're past that point yet, but I was starting to feel like this is going to be one of those Liquid games where they just choke up and disappear, and the whole thing comes crumbling down. One opening for Malbs is such a difference maker. NAF stepping up. Very slow Mirage from him. We can't escape that. Nice shot from Wrinkle. Even as a positive NAF-aholic myself.
You're a NAF-aholic.
I'd say so. Gotta say he's been playing a little bit poorly on this map. Started to get there though.
Oh, dude, those 2 kills there from the ticket booth were beautiful. Can live trade this game on polymarket.com. Official prediction market here at BLAST Premier.
Yes, indeed. Running live at all times, I do believe.
It's kind of taking over the world right now.
That is true.
If you want to find out what's happening across the world in any subject, go to Polymarket.
There's always something going on. Well, we are seeing slow resurgence here, Liquid. Money could be better, but you're right. Double spray down for NAP on the ticket booth. And now 2 rounds separating the teams. They saved the AWP on Wrinkle. That's great news. He's got 15 kills, along with Snappy and Kaspersky. All of them at the same scoreline, kind of. Opportunity. Ultimate drops very low behind that fight. They're not coming back for him either. They're leaving Shush in the Palace. Underrated sometimes, walking out of Palace with no warning.
Oh, absolutely.
Like no grenades, just walk.
Well, your favorite team, Foot and Jukes especially,
yeah,
that's his signature move.
Yeah, it's like, on paper, it seems like the dumbest idea ever. But in reality...
But that's why it works so well.
Yeah.
No one expects it.
Because once you hear the flashes going over the A side, you're fully alert. Like, okay, now my brain is firing. But sometimes you fall asleep a little bit in there. Round number 19. I'll take any excuse to talk about Jukes. You know.
Oh, me too.
Smoke there at the top of connector. Molotov in behind. Ooh, it lands in the smoke, so not exactly ideal. Counter smoke's coming out now.
8
50
splits.
seconds. Yeah, you're right.
Should be fine here. Ultimate's in a nice spot. Needs to be careful of the flashes, but I feel like he gets the opener no problem. Malbs hasn't missed many shots so far. 16 and 12, looking much better. Shui to open up the fragging. Nice grenade. Should do some considerable damage there. And we are looking comfy.
Yeah, it's absolutely fine. Liege gets one as well. Snappy and Wrinkle. He's got that AWP back there, Wrinkle. And again, it's only 20 seconds. I think moving forward here is never going to net you anything at all. Snappy can't really escape, but Wrinkle maybe stay back and just get some good damage in, save the AWP. That's got to be the plan here. Snappy now even thinking about walking away.
Good discipline here from Liquid. Got to commend them on that. There was the temptation to swing and try and take him down towards Sandwich, but you've got the AWP covering it. Do not risk any kills at this point. Time runs low. Snappy will hold on to his M4. That's absolutely fine. NAF going for that kill was worth it, but didn't work out for him, and it goes to a 1-round game. They'll save the M4A1S and the AWP. So sure, the money is broken, but the round is still going to be dangerous going forward here. Liquid need to lock in, cannot afford to let this one slip. Huge advantage, not going to invest too much around it. Snappy will bring Tech9 and Kevlar. Oh, actually, no, he was the one that saved, right? So he gives the M4 over to Kaspersky, I suppose.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
I mean, who wouldn't want Kaspersky with the rifle?
Oh, no, he's an absolute demon.
Weirdly, actually, a choice that a lot of teams don't make. It's one of the things that gets criticized a lot. You know, the guy that saves the rifle gets to keep it, but if you can give it to Kaspersky, why would you have Snappy use it?
100% agree.
But it seems to be like a gentleman's agreement in the teams that you don't want to do that. But Snappy, he's a real leader.
The best in-game leaders, you'll see them do that. They have to be sacrificial in that sense.
Could appreciate that. Sue is the one playing this connector position now. Bit of a switch up, I think, for Liquid that he's here. Nicely done. Wrinkle is down. Some Malbs setting up the flashbang going over, but he's got to be careful. That orb is on the other side. It's Ken who's picked it up, and he makes great work of it. Ultimate decides to reposition. Elige now coming in towards that window and towards the jungle as well. Ken launch another kill, but they're down to 40 seconds here. And Malbs is still on the bomb side. Ultimate is back there. This is a really interesting crossfire they've got going on out in the open. Malbs just good for the one, but that will do it. Shush nearly dies to it. A flicked up connecting. Incendiary going over, trying to do some more damage. The spray really, really fantastic there. Elige will take down Kaspersky and Shush. He might be good, he might be reliable, but this is asking too much. Double for Elige. Liquid are back on track and hunting for that third map.
I think they saved a round. It just
Oh, you'd be right, Elige. Definitely a light buy around the saved weapons. We will see a tactical timeout.
Somebody does math.
We'll see whether NiP can go back to their winning ways. Feels like Liquid are in cruise control right now. This CT side has been very promising. Malbs, after only posting 4 kills on Nuke, is up to 18 and 14. Ultimate's finding the picks that really matter. Elige is having a good performance. Shui actually finding some nice opening picks as well. Got that one towards Connector. Good teamwork. The alley-oop flash yielded that 5-on-4 advantage.
Okay, I'm starting.
There it is. Nice movement. And then a pretty clean finish in the end. It was Elige that denied the diffuser, the planter as well. The bomb went down, but he got him through the box.
Obviously, not necessarily a highlight round for Malbs, but just the value of getting 1 instead of no kills. Like it's underestimated sometimes. Like if you can make yourself always find that 1 kill, easier said than done. But
Snappy is playing very well. 17 and 8. 24 of his 30 kills have been headshots. That's wild. Like he's not known for his mechanical ability. He's one of the old boys.
yeah, they don't focus on that. Try and win using their brains instead. But every once in a while, I mean, look at Carrigan yesterday. He was trying to carry them through the game.
Trying his best wasn't enough, and that's always what I say with those phase games. If Carrigan stopped fragging, something's actually gone horribly wrong for him. It's great for Carrigan, you love to see that, but it never normally equates to a victory.
Sui in front, wants to play. He knew the smoke was coming up, but Kaspersky gets the double wrinkle, will find Elige. This is not good news.
Well, you know NAF's to be anchor, and he's got the AWP. Secondary AWP has been established. The turret has been set up. Malbs has burrowed away in CT spawn, so they've got some open runway here in towards the A site. Whether they'll get in there quickly and plan is yet to be seen, but it looks to be absolutely fine here.
I actually would love to see Malbs try and go for like just a late round here. Maybe sometimes people exit this bomb site way too quick. I'd love to see him hide and just... You mentioned the ninja. Maybe that's on my mind now. But it's been done before.
No one needs to hunt in CT spawn, boys. Play together, hold crossfires. Don't need to take these guns away.
Yeah, but if they start hunting too early and he gets 1 good kill on someone exiting... Okay, they're not far enough away. It's a nice attempt.
That's just going to save and spawn.
They have money on 2 players there on the Liquid side with the saved AWP. I mean, it's still, you can still make it a dangerous round in the next one for sure. But NiP get to 11. Just as Liquid were right in the middle of that comeback. They prove on the NiP side they are not that easy to put away. I said Nuke was going to be a close game. It wasn't. But this one, this is a different matter. Would still love to see Ancient to the side as a 3rd map. If and only if we can get there.
Unlucky round there for Liquid. I don't think they do anything particularly wrong. Kaspersky, beautiful spray. Unfortunate the 2nd kill was through the smoke. Sometimes you can't really do anything about it.
It felt like Sui had made the choice to already be on the fighting side of the smoke.
Yeah.
And then Ultimate probably wanted to join him.
Yeah.
And then they just got interrupted in the middle of that rotation.
Yeah, I don't think that's any massive mistake or anything like that. It's just really great play and a fortunate kill on the 2nd from Kaspersky. Good awareness, of course. Enjoying this game, at least it's competitive. Money's still fine for Liquid. A couple of concessions with the Malbs MD FAMAS. They do have kits, though. They have the ultimate AWP. 1 round away, though, from series point, elimination point for Liquid.
I feel like Malbs is the sort of guy you could give FAMAS and still he could have a lot of production with it. So maybe he will be just fine. He's playing a position that he's been very efficient in right now. Early smoke, but this could be a very quick hit for NiP. They are all on the ramp. Kaspersky is top mid, but there we go. Malbs, he starts it with a kill on the shush and Ultimate. He follows it. This is exactly what they need, and he could have had that kill too for sure. Nice setup for it there. It'll follow immediately afterwards. This is great work. What a defense.
Very significant round as well.
I do kind of like it though for NiP. Sometimes in the beginning of the rounds, the CTs are busy taking mid control. You can execute while they're doing that. You might find maybe not an empty bomb site, but you might find a light defense. And it was kind of light. It's only 2 people. One with the FAMAS.
Kaspersky, I'm afraid he just has to save here. Even a kill or 2 wouldn't really mean too much for them.
For a whole minute.
That's what he's going to have to do, I'm afraid. Run some replays if you like. He ain't going for this.
Maybe worth pointing out, if people are just tuning in, we've got a long day of Counter-Strike coming up ahead of us.
Should we go through those games?
We got all the games. Yeah, I know you've got the knowledge, you've got the inside info.
I do indeed. You and I will be commentating Mouse versus NZ. What have you made of NZ so far? There's a new plucky team.
They've got
a new lineup.
They've got some players, but this is I think for me, this is the test of how low can Mouse sink in a very short time.
Yeah, that's also a lower bracket game. It was Mouse crashing out 2-0 against the Mongols after where they normally do their best work. The quarterfinals at EPL.
Yes.
They talk about they're sick of being booed by the crowd and the pressure gets them. They had the home crowd advantage there. They were in Sweden and had Brolan on stage and still completely capitulated there.
Yeah.
Now losing to Mongols pretty convincingly yesterday, they're on a downward turn.
Yes, they are.
If they lose to 9Z, I feel like that will be...
That'll be the worst yet.
The beginning of the end for this roster.
Well, even the loss to FUT, people were talking about roster changes. Immediately, the community were up in arms. This will do it.
This might do it. We will see. Obviously, nothing will change before the major, but...
You say that. They fired Neo before the major.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm doing
Still baffling that decision, but they are going to force buy just to know NiP. Shush is a bit of a UMP specialist. Difficult weapon to operate with on the T side.
Comes down to this, doesn't it? Last 2 rounds in regulation. At least everyone has some money. UMP, maybe not ideal. Him and Malbs have really been going at it. It seems like Shush and Malbs just have their own private battle over on this side of the map while everyone else is doing something else. I feel like Malbs is coming out on top a lot. So much so maybe that Shush decides not worth it. Can't do it. I don't want to be here any longer. Flashed in. Doesn't investigate the bottom of the ramp. It is risky. They're going to go for another split. There's going to be heavy connector. Big choke point.
Popping it open. Hello.
Oh! It even took an extra second. It's like Snappy was holding his breath in there thinking, is he going to shoot? He absolutely will. 45 seconds. This could be that 3rd map for Liquid. If they win this one, I think it's almost in the bag. 40 seconds. The bomb is now making its way down towards the underpass, but Henry, there's only 35 seconds. I hate this so much. They need both NAF and Elige right now.
I don't think there's a way you can win this.
No. If they do, they have Kaspersky to catch rotation. So, but you need the kills. NAF will not allow it. Gets them both down. Now the primary operator, it seems.
Well,
it's doing all the work.
That's going to be map point. The double orb setup, paying dividends here. NAF looking comfy. Gets himself a couple. Shush, once again, no choice but to save. Playing for overtime now. Liquid are on their feet. Not much celebration.
No. Not yet.
I would say
it's also a NAF-FLY, so.
Yeah, I'd say try and get a bit more fired up there. Rally the troops, but...
It's one of my favorite positions to off from in the B hallways there. Because sometimes when you shoot people, they fall back in the couch.
Sure.
And it just looks...
I see what you're saying.
You know?
Yeah.
NAF is the sort of person who would murder you and put you in a couch. Display.
Well, you won't get many better opportunities than this to close out a game. Galils, Mac-10s, Deagles, a saved AK.
Oh.
They know that the orb is over towards B in the hands of NAF. They're going to try and focus that.
I think you're exactly right. That's got to be the plan here. Hunt him down with a Mac-10, but not sure who's doing the hunting right now. Ken, certainly with a good return kill. Elige on the spray, but it doesn't connect for once. The mechanics have failed him just a bit. And now they're on the site, hunting for overtime. It could well be happening. Deep grenade, it very nearly kills Shush. 6 health left. Malbs now showing up to the fight, and that's what they need. If they can do anything, can though. He's stolen an AWP somewhere along the line, and he does get the kill on the Malbs. So the super weapon is gone for Liquid, and Ultimate and Sue. Did they do anything to get onto the site? Sui's actually smoked off on short right now, so I don't even know if he can really be part of the fight at the moment. Good spray, a little bit of damage. Wrinkle goes down. Ultimate with 1 kill, but time is running out, and sure she'll get the job done on just a little bit of health left. They find overtime.
Oh, it was looking so good. NAF with the opening kill, but Ken with the trade. They managed to find that space in the B bomb side. It comes down to the 1 versus 1. And it will be Shush to close things out with the Galil. Bear in mind, they entered that with, what, Tech 9s, Mac 10s, Galils, 1 AK save in the previous round. They can't hold on, and it's all reset, all their hard work. Unable to finish things off in regulation. Will be NiP now to remain on the T side. Those are the sort of celebrations I want to see from Liquid.
Yes.
Fucking nice, fucking nice.
That's what I want to see.
I feel like Ken is an emotional player, like on both sides of the coin there, but when he's winning, he gets very excited. I do love that. Here we go.
Who is the hype man for Liquid? If you had to choose one player, who's the guy like that who's going to be rallying everyone and getting them excited? There's no one.
Sue.
I guess so.
Maybe Malbs now. But yeah, you're right. But I think it's a really valid question. Like, or at least the question highlights a problem. Problem for Ken as he goes down early again. Deep grenade that tags everybody down on that ramp. Malbs, oh, he's been a god at this A bomb site. Very hard for NiP to make their way through when he's playing like this. 22 kills. Yes, they finally get one on him, but Kaspersky's alone against the wall.
There we go.
That's it.
There it is.
More passion.
A bit more passion. That's what we like to see. Smiles all round. A execution. Swept away there by Malbs. Tactical timeout coming up next. Masterclass on the A bomb site here. Ducking and weaving, dodging the flashes, those small details. Dodging that flash, resetting himself for the next duel. Great reactions, great aim, great play up.
This is the idyllic scenario for Liquid. You slot in a new player, he takes up a position and he just fulfills it, more than you could have hoped for even. Could mean that Mirage is a map that could be potentially really strong backhand for Liquid in the future. Something they can pull out early on. One of the big problems with doing roster changes in general is that your map pool suffers. You have to sort of reinvent a bunch of things. So if Mirage, I'd say already looking pretty good. Like, it's really early days. But this could be one of those maps that they are dangerous on. First round of overtime goes their way. And seems to, all right, a little bit more of a fight here. We're looking for one. Decides to escape towards the connector instead. And a default for NiP. I think it'd be funny if one round Malbs actually went into the palace to fight Shush, because he's been there the entire T side. Just to find him a single time.
Well, we won't be seeing anything too quick here. The bomb's back in T spawn essentially. Tug of war towards middle continues. Leech comes out on top for now, boosted towards short. We'll find Wrinkle. And towards window. That's the double for Leech. He's in their heads right now. Bullets in their back.
Did they not see him go into ladder room? I guess they didn't.
Guess not.
That's one of those moments where the information lacking really cost them. They weren't even checking that vent. 40 seconds. Crouching on through Shush, hoping for an opening, but he's dead. NAF is holding that crossfire. They don't have even a single casualty. Great defense.
Recover those AKs, boys. You're going to need them on the CT side here. Looking for the clean sweep at 3-0. Don't give them anything. Recovering that massive loss they suffered on Nuke 13-3. Yeah, much more like it. You can see they're a lot more comfortable.
Here
we go.
They're expecting at least to fall back off the box there and just fall back into the bomb site, and he just didn't. Oh, here we go. Ultimate. They know that Shush has been here the whole time. Now they're hunting him. I really like the attempt, but Shush actually, he was ready for that one, and Ken takes down Ultimate. I said it'd be cool to see, but it actually backfired.
The lead is still alive and well, though, Anders, but not for long. Nice shot on the AK-47. At least get one on the board here. NAF will have nothing to do, nothing to say. They did try to change things up. The two-man play towards the palace backfires. Let's let NiP back into this one now. 1 round on the T side in overtime, that's enough. Well, that util and spawn as well. All for naught. 0 chance here, just playing for stats essentially.
Yeah, there is there's a smoke on top, why not? Not like he was going to win it anyway. There we go through. Snappy gets the headshot, and NiP get 1 out of 3 rounds in the first half of overtime. I guess that's something, but pretty good defense overall for Liquid, I must say. It must have been tempting for them to go hunt Sjuush, because when you know he's there all the time, having that information to always know where one of the T players is, yeah, it made sense to me as well, but did not work out. Good shots from Ken. 14-13. Everyone's really getting warmed up in this game. Like, no one's really lacking behind enough that it's worth talking about. Dare I say it has all the makings of a great game?
Maybe. You might be onto something there. Well, here we go then.
In regulation, on the CT side, Liquid kept winning this mid-fight all the time. They shut down these NiP players in connector. This time, Kaspersky opens it up, but I'd love to see NiP handle it differently. If they want to win this, I don't think they can just take the fight here in the connector against the Liege and Malbs.
They just need 1 round on their T side, and the Liege is going to be fighting for it. Still alive for now. NAF will make his presence known from the palace. It's going to be Ken tucked away. They've got the man advantage here. Very important kill. Does NAF have the presence of mind to pre-fire this corner?
Sjuush has to help him out. He has to be more aggressive in CT spawn. There's Ken with the 1. What a follow-up. He transfers it onto Elige, and there's Sjuush on the ticket booth. Will take down Ultimate. Malbs, if anyone could, it might be him. Gets the quick one, but now Snappy's walking up behind, and Snappy's been playing mechanically very well. He sees the gun barrel. He knows he's there, and that's an easy shot for him to win. 1 versus 1 against Malbs.
Snappy has been playing very well today. Fair play to him, 19-14. Huge round, denies map point for Liquid. It was close, it was uncomfortable, but they live to tell the tale. We said it was all down to Ken.
Yeah.
The fact he gets that double is massive. He stays alive long enough as well for his teammates to rotate in.
Nice, good job.
Let's see
I love it.
what they bring to the table next. Malbs up to 23 kills. Aggression.
Yeah. This is sick. They only tried this once in regulations, and it was with pistols. Finally, NiP decide to throw out a different defense, turns it into a bit of an offense there, pushing that top mid position. But it's traded evenly, and Liquid might be okay with that. Tapping away, dangerous game for Sjuush to be playing.
My, Kaspersky so deadly at that sort of range. M4A4 from way downtown. Finds NAF, maintains the advantage, and Snappy, again, 1 kill would suffice. 0 would not.
That's what he needs. Elige is hunting him, though. So he knew he was in that corner. That was the other thing that worked for Liquid, was trying to put pressure on Snappy over at the site. Even if he's been playing well, they actually did convert a bunch of kills against him and got the bomb plant down as a result.
Gotta go for it. Difficult retake, they'll go for the boost.
Yeah, they're all retaking from the catwalk as well, so it'll be very easy, I think, for Liquid to just shoot down the range here. Ultimate certainly starts off well enough. Wrinkle, he needs a mistake. He needs somebody to peek him. If that doesn't happen, you can see there's no way through. It's too late now. You needed that peek from Malbs at the start of the retake. And obviously Liquid, smart play. They don't give it to him. Good shots. Doesn't matter at all. 15 for Liquid.
At point found. Ancient is our last map as well, and bear in mind, that's where Malbs is an absolute specialist. He made a name for himself in Tier 1 CS on that particular map.
Yes.
With his antics towards middle. He will be feeling very comfortable there. He couldn't get going on Nuke. Firing on all cylinders here on Mirage. And it comes down to this.
Perfect. I would lead it on ramp, guys. And
NiP fighting for double overtime on the CT side.
Uh-oh. Is it only going to be Sjuush on the A-bomb site? Look at NiP. all towards middle. You could see Liquid want to go this really quickly. I don't think they're going to be slowing this down right away. The speed, they want to take the map, find a third one. Shush, only good for one spray down. It took a while, it took too many bullets, and Elige is taking him down instead. Bomb now following. They're not quite planting yet. They don't have the space to do it, and Snappy decides to brave the fire through the jungle, and he takes down Elige as a result here. NAF's going to get outdone. The bomb's planted now, but Malbs, he's very low indeed. Even the bomb ticking in the back is not going to be enough here. Kaspersky will find him.
Come on,
Double
Ultimate.
OT is on the line now as Ultimate has to find 4 kills to try and stop that bomb defuse. And they did not even give him a chance. And NiP don't give up so easily.
Great recovery. Nice move from Snappy as well. He saves the day there.
Yes.
Braves the flames. Runs through the fire, realizing his teammates under a lot of pressure towards connector. Swings out, gets the easy kill. His teammates able to recover the man deficit. It looked a bit rough there. Shush went his spray down here. By his standards, he knows he should be getting at least 1.5 there. Lucky to even get 1 with the missed spray. He heard them coming. Couldn't hold on to it. Fortunate to get 1, but can once more raise a sharp with that M4.
Nice Bliat is my favorite combination.
So we go again. First round. Double overtime here. Liquid were up 2-1 in that first half. Unable to convert. Grenades exchanged. Damage inflicted towards Ken. Down to 2 points of health. The taps are coming through. Malbs knows where you are. Can you get out alive? I don't think so.
Is he alive? He's got the AWP now. But Kaspersky's gone. Wrinkle. Okay, at least he gets the kill onto NAF, but Elige is very fast to return that one. Bomb is at top mid, and there's plenty of time for Liquid. They got the man advantage. With Ken being this low, he just has to think about his positions. He can't just maybe be as forward as he'd want to be otherwise. Snappy here, taking the fight straight to Malbs. That's dangerous, but the way that Snappy's been playing, he's not afraid of anything at the moment here. Backing on out.
Ooh.
To 18, and
another
finally,
peak.
Ultimate.
Okay, that should be enough for the round here. Should being the operative word. Shush is alive. Cam will join him with the AWP. Shush will need 3 kills here, Anders.
He's got an HE. I mean, if it lands.
I mean, he's going to have to be a hell of an HE.
It could be. One of those holy hand grenades from Monty Python, maybe. No, not even a little bit.
Excellent work. NiP. Give that one up. It's Liquid bullying that B bomb site. Huge man advantage. Shush can't hold on. Trying to change up the pace, trying to get aggressive in towards that underpass. Picked that. Shui, nice shot towards Ken. Made light work of them there. First round will be theirs, no problem. Number 2 coming up next. No change of setup here. We're not seeing a double AWP coming in from NiP. We've saw that from Liquid a few times.
It actually worked well with NAF.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
It's kind of sick. That's a fast way to take this corner. There's nobody on the other side that he could fight. They have left Kaspersky alone in charge of B. So this is an interesting, like, what a switch up. Snappy's been anchoring that B bomb side alone quite a bit, but now they've really made this change. Is it enough to hold back Liquid on this middle part of the map? I guess is the thing we're about to find out. I'm totally wrong. It's Wrinkle, not Kaspersky at all. Forget everything I said.
I'm trying.
Yeah, I'm lying.
Dude, this guy is an animal getting kills through smokes. He's done that multiple times on the T side. Now just gets a double without seeing anyone. Ooh. As Malbs finally takes him down. We've got a 3 versus 3. Malbs low. 56 seconds remaining. It's Wrinkle. AWP posted up and towards B. Got to be surrounded soon. He's got Malbs in the backtracks as well. Decides to park up.
Still got 45 seconds here. This position is so valuable if they can actually get onto the site.
Yeah, cuts
like I was
off
saying at the
rotations.
start, Wrinkle's alone at the B bomb site, Henry. So can he do anything here? He's been staring down the line of this hallway the entire. I don't think he's moved once. Now he's finally going to go back and check. Time is absurd. Malbs goes down. Wrinkle now he's going to realize.
Take it easy, Wrinkle. Stay alive here.
Yeah, might as well get the kill. 21 in total. You could see, though, how that round can work for Liquid. If they can get past Wrinkle, then Malv's position just quadruples in value. You're right about Kaspersky as well.
Doesn't see anyone and gets a double kill.
He's using the NPG system.
On earth is that? He had so much conviction as well, his positioning and crosshair placement. He knew exactly what he was up against.
Yeah. Oh, we're not slowing it down. Next round, straight into it. Ultimate has found 2 kills. Kaspersky first, and then followed up by Wrinkle going down. Malbs, he's taken care of.
So this is a 5-on-3 advantage. Here's the replay from Ultimate. Double kill, first towards window, second towards that connector. Excellent work from him. Care knows they can't rest on their laurels here. Needs information, needs to find some impact. The A-bomb side wide open. If Shush can find this kill, the round's back on.
Elige hiding in the corner. Ooh. It's well played. They're pushing onto it. They know they've got it now. Ken is hearing Elige run back through T-spawn, but that doesn't really matter here. Once the bomb is planted, which will be any second now.
Oh my god.
My god. I actually thought he had that one, or at least would have done the damage.
It was the default plan, so
yeah.
It wasn't in the open.
It did look like, well, even where the boxes meet, I thought there was a chance that he could have done that. Sneaking up behind is Ken. How much could he do with the M4A1 is the question. Well, now that Snappy's gone, it doesn't matter. Good headshot, but now they know everything they need to. Suri will find the kill. Liquid take a bit of a lead.
2-1 again. This time on the T side. Huge advantage.
Yeah.
Ultimate from his POV. Beats the spawn. Nails the second. The flashes just don't catch him. He times it to perfection. Elige aware of the Shush push. They were hungry for information, hungry for that rebuttal. Get a lot more than they bargained for.
First team to 19, if my math is correct.
Yes, indeed. 18-18, we do it all over again.
NiP are 2-6 in overtimes this map for the year. Okay. Minute and 40, so right at the start of the round, and they are pushing up onto that ramp. They want to try and see if they can beat Malbs, and finally, they do. He has been a real problem for them on this bomb site, but they managed to break on through. Kaspersky unleashed towards the connector. A grenade over us. They may be trying to come through here. He's so active. Does get a lot of damage on the other side and finds a double kill to start with. The bomb is planted here. Looking real good for NiP right now to pick up a round here on the T side to start with. Snappy goes down. Shush, though, lands another grenade. I can't believe it doesn't kill Sui. It looked like it was dead on top of him. But only NAF has any real health left. It might not matter for Ultimate. He's got the AWP. He'll find the shot, shooting Shush in the back. And Kaspersky and Wrinkle have to do some more work. That bomb is ticking very rapidly right now, but they have kits on everyone. Headshot on NAF. How has he done that? Wrinkle with the double spray down. Pulls out the Glock, and I think time has run out here for NAF. He finds the kill. Does he have enough time for it?
I think he's got a...
Is that really the case? It's so... But he can't get it done. Look at NiP. They thought it was over too.
I thought it was. I thought he had that all day long, but it wasn't meant to be. So unfortunate. Such a great effort on the retake there. NAF, it felt like he did enough. But it's Kaspersky once again, cracking things open. So much output, and you're right, every move he makes is so considered. Every grenade, every swing, it seems like he knows what his intention is. Getting maximum value out of every peak.
It looked like Cam was holding his breath too.
Yeah.
Like, what's happening?
I honestly thought NAF had that. Crazy work.
Oh, it's one of those moments. The bomb is planted in a slightly different position. He will have it. Okay, here we go. This is the kind of Counter-Strike that we get up in the morning for. This is what we want to see. Nuke was a bit flat. It wasn't what we wanted.
Oh, Nuke was rubbish.
But this is exactly what we need. I like the fact that they're putting pressure on Malbs because he's had so much success. But the sheer speed with which they hunted him there, even he couldn't stand up to it. He's 26 kills. Malbs only outdone by Ultimate. 27 you said earlier. Thought he's got something.
Yeah, I've been enjoying Ultimate's output. This is the Ultimate you like to see. A chance to open things up again. No double orb setup to note on the Liquid side. Kaspersky, though, is the danger man. And finally taken care of. Great shot from Elige as he jumps up on the bench. He's more than ready for it. Double headshot to open things up.
He's just pre-aiming at that angle, Elige?
Yep.
All right, then. Love to see that. Shush. Spending his whole T side in the palace, even in regulation. They know he's going to be there. Ultimate. That's pretty brave from Snappy. Can't question his dedication to the cause in that round, but maybe too brave. And Malves knows he's got somebody in there. He's lured into it as well. It's like, oh, he's reloading. I'm going to get him. Wrinkle alone. Nice view of the middle at least. Don't know what else to say. He's not going to win the round.
He's not going to win this round. But can he hold on to the AWP? Time will tell. They know where he is. Might as well try and hunt him down here. This is for map point, bear in mind as well. Liquid will have a huge advantage. Alivi had a lot of pressure. You've guaranteed at least triple overtime picking this one up, which they already have. Wrinkle just wants to take that off to the next round.
Malves is sneaking around the back here. See how much they want to commit to fighting him. Time's run out. Finally missing a shot. He's pretty sure he's going to be peeked from spawn. Grenades as well, but he lives.
Needed that. Would have been a difficult buy. And we'll take the tactical timeout here. It's called by NiP. One more round would do it. They save the orb. Looking for triple overtime. Liquid trying to take us to Ancient. Down but not out. They did not turn up to Nuke whatsoever. Felt like another disaster class from the North American organization, but now they're in the driving seat once again. They were unable to close it in regulation against the MAC-10s and Galils. Another chance here to take us to a third.
Well, just because we spend so much time criticizing Liquid's mental, both, you know, especially in the past, maybe, I feel like this is the kind of game that maybe they would have crumbled in already. Like, they're still fighting. They're still looking like they're super dedicated to this. So it is actually a better look, even though they're having a hard time winning this map. I do kind of like the feel of it.
Ultimate and Malves at the top of the scoreboard is what you love to see. A Legion of huge output as well.
Yeah. Here we go.
One more round to send us to Ancient.
Look at Kaspersky, flashed into the middle through their own smoke, and now he's just, he wants to fight so badly. He's
Same
back.
fight again.
Yeah, exactly. I think he's saying, you know what, Elige, that was just it's a fluke. I'm ready to go. Burns out Sue. Doesn't find a kill. Bombs there at top mid, and with a double position in the B hallways. Wonder if it could be another B split coming in here. We've seen a couple of them already. Ooh, NAF.
Double orb.
Yeah, you said it earlier. Used in regulation. Okay, they're bringing the bomb towards connector now instead, so maybe they changed their minds a bit. Good start. Kaspersky gets one. Doesn't care that that's the ult, but CT spawn. Wants to fight it anyway.
No way, dude.
To take down Ultimate. He's so deadly. Malves, he should be dead, but he's staying alive much longer than I was expecting there. Gets the kill on Kaspersky, and has given his team a big opportunity. The bomb is lost. 35 seconds here for Shush. This would be a wild clutch if he could pick it up. NAF is already in position here. All he has to do is keep his ears open. Listen for that bomb plant. 20 seconds, or just about. Sure, she can't find anyone.
Should be done.
Yes.
Make him plan. Go in together. You've got him pincered.
You said this many times yesterday. Make them tap the bomb. Don't fight them beforehand. 10 seconds. There's the tap on the first one. NAF, he goes down. And now there's only 5 seconds left. Just enough. The spam coming through, and it leaves. Decades of experience to pick up that one right through the box, and it's enough to bring Liquid to a third map.
It felt like it was going to be a nuclear meltdown after the first map. 13-3. It felt like Liquid were evaporating on our screens. They were going to go home dead last, but they keep fighting tooth and nail. World-class performance from Ultima. He steps up and goes above and beyond, and we're going to Ancient, baby. And up.
Yeah.
But it's Snappy. He's providing some amazing output as well. It's the in-game leaders showing up, and they will have to lock horns here on the third and final map. Who have you got for it, Anders? Who are you taking?
Well, I said NiP had a chance from the beginning. I feel like everyone else is on the Liquid side, but I'm sticking with NiP for this one. It's a bit of a coin flip for me, really. Let's find out as we head into Ancient, the third and final map. Like you said, elimination is on the line here, so we need everybody to step up in this game.
Well, that was the good thing about Mirage as well. No one was dropping off. Everyone was firing, and we'll see who can get that first kill.
Wow.
It's Wrinkle taking down Malb's MD, one of the specialists on this map. Early 5-on-4, and even more damage from Wrinkle here. Massive amount of damage, 5-on-3. Elite can save the day, though. He is very good with these dual elites. Shui will bring it back to a favorable situation, but not much Ultima can do here, surely. Will take something miraculous, and he's doing a very good job. Can he find one more? Not quite.
He had 2 bullets left.
There was a chance.
There was a chance.
There was a world where he pulls that one off. That's going to fire him up, and they're going to force buy around those kills. It gives a lot of money. Remember, it's $50 per kill for each player on the team for every frag you find. So him getting so close makes it very exciting. The fact he even got the 4th kill was unbelievable, but didn't have enough to hold on. But you know they're going to force buy. I can guarantee that right now.
Yeah. That position for Elige was good.
And they actually dropped the rifle over.
Okay.
Ultimate purchases it for Elige and gives it to their star player.
Can't really argue with that, honestly.
No, absolutely not. It's the way it should be done. You're here to win, not pad your stats.
Elige didn't want to peek back into, but he comes back for seconds. We'll take down Ken. That's worth it. So far, the rifle has done some work. Question is, how will NiP respond? They wanted to go up the ramp. They were thinking about it, but I think they spotted Malbs to begin with and made them second guess whether or not they wanted to stick around here. Elige, we've seen him win these fights over and over again in that red room. But this time he decides to go further back. A minute on the clock now. Bomb starting to be brought back towards the middle.
Smoke down towards red room. Man advantage here, and Elige is making all the right moves. Getting himself tucked in towards a big box. He's using Ultimate as bait as well. He might not even need him. If Ultimate finds one, the round is over. Elige continuing to find damage, kill after kill. Shui chimes in as well. It's just Snappy, and they steal the round away. Ultimate's kills were not in vain. That USP sequence, netting 4 kills, enabled Elige to have the M4A1S, and he puts it to work there. 3 kills in the round, massive output, and we go 1-1.
Shush going down. Also around where they don't have Molotovs to clear out this position. Even if they had got into a better spot there, they would have had to have fought Elige somehow.
Oh, that's such a good feeling. Ultimate's going to be loving it as well. Knowing those 4 kills is what led them to the victory in round number 2. We've mentioned it many times before. Winning the second round force by better than the pistol in many ways. No plan especially backs that fact up.
Makes you feel like you're really playing for the team when you get 4 kills, you buy a rifle, you give it to somebody else, they make it work.
Such an important factor. What a great decision that was. The pressure's on Elige to deliver, but my God, did he ever. So, has to be the force in return, but we're only talking about pistols here. I don't think you can even afford a Khalil. And indeed, Tech-9's across the board. Now you have to put this one to bed if you're Liquid. You want to keep this hype train going. Managed to recover Khalil's AK-47s. Huge injection of cash here.
They might just go very fast to the bomb site, to be honest. You can see Snappy set up. He's got the traditional utility. He can Molotov up towards the cave, and he can throw a smoke towards the back line, and then they just flash on over and try and see if they can put the Tech-9s to use. I think it's going to be fast, and I think Liquid already know that. Malbs is calling it out, saying, I need a little bit of help here. The MP9 might not be enough. He's able to trade it out right away, but Elige, good on that M4. He gets 2 and assisted on the 3rd.
And you know, with that execution, it comes from one spot. It's outside the double doors.
Yeah.
Snappy's the one throwing those grenades traditionally, so you know He'll be lurking around somewhere. He won't be able to win this round. Maybe he finds one more kill, but I very much doubt it. Spotted. Taken care of. Any second now. 30 HP.
Yeah. Just a formality. Surprisingly hard to hold some of those B attacks when they're coming through like this. And you could see that Mouths at the beginning, he wasn't sure if they were going to play retake and fall back behind the smokes or fight on the site, but they made up their minds just in time.
Well, here we go, Snappy. You got anything for us? Moving into the firing squad now. He does get a dink, but yeah, Elige, nice big smile on his face. Another great round from him.
One thing I want to say here, boys, in this game, okay?
Let's see what we have next. Should be the full eco, no bomb plan once again. Elige with a double kill. More than enough, with Shuey backing him up there as well from that cave position.
Sort of flagged this early. I think the first NiP game that you and I covered here in the tournament, I seem to remember Kaspersky had some wild shots in the cave.
Yeah.
Remember he challenged some of the people with the AK?
Yeah, he was getting one taps.
Yeah. So people
cave
miss
entrance.
that. Go back and watch the highlights, but it may be something to think about too, is if he can replicate anything like that. Like, it's very hard to do because it was really outrageous, but I'd love to see Kaspersky get put back in that cave to try and take some of those fights.
He's just got a great feel for the game. The amount of smoke kills we're seeing him get, and they're not just like random sprays, they're with conviction. He knows exactly what he's up to. We'll talk over this.
Yes.
Not really much to report. It's a clean sweep as Liquid go up 3-1. And now the game really begins here. After winning the pistol, NiP offer up 3 rounds in a row. It all started with that Elige M4. He'll be operating with the MP9 going into this round as well.
Even that's interesting.
Let's see what we've got.
Does feel like they're playing more for the team, right? Like, Elige says, fine. If I'm going to be playing aggressively in middle, MP9's just fine.
That's a good point. He's the one that's going to be battling towards the elbow. Doesn't want to risk losing the rifle. Kaspersky wants to risk his straight through the smoke. What a maneuver. Finds Mao. Snappy goes down, so not a foregone conclusion. Can't find the deny of the plant through the wooden boards there. Now begs the question, do they go for this one? Very difficult retake, nice grenade, and good bait and switch as well. That should be all she wrote for the round. NiP back to their winning ways.
Now, forced back.
Sides up.
You said Kaspersky has a good feel for the game. I mean,
oh my God.
He delivers. He just proved the point right there.
He's so confident in his own ability. Doesn't even take any damage for that little play.
Yeah.
In there, instant headshot. Opens up the bomb site, mows them down. He only gets 1 kill, but that 1 kill wins the round, let me tell you.
I feel like that should be prep for anyone playing Kaspersky when he's on the T side here. You've got to worry about the cave, and you've got to worry about that B ramp.
Yeah.
He will push it. He doesn't care if the smoke is up. Crazy work.
Well, they do save a few weapons there. They have the AWP in the hands of Ultimate. Chewy with the AK-47 as well. No tactical timeout. We get back into the action here, ladies and gentlemen. 3rd and final map. Loser of this map is eliminated, last place in the tournament.
So even if Liquid lose that round, like they got 8,500 on Sui, they got almost 6,000 on NAF, they got the AK and the AWP still on the CT side. Like, it's a pretty good template for building something here.
Resources are strong. Play with some confidence here, can take some risks. So Elige posted up and towards Donut. He'll be getting some action soon. Trying to find some intel across the map here, pushing down the B ramp. It's Ultimate and Mouths, confirming the B lanes are at least clear of the bottom of the B ramp. Mouths will take the challenge here. Kaspersky, though, found out, dealt with, and now they'll retreat. Take the man advantage and run.
Especially getting Kaspersky out of there. The damage on Snappy and Cairn as well. It's looking very grim at the moment. Spotted. No reason at all for Ultimate to repeat this one. Elige will take down Wrinkle. So it's just getting better now. Ooh, there's another shot. Kaspersky's not the only one that could do that.
Snappy 1 HP, shush. Nothing to do. No space in the map. All they can do is save. Liquid extend their lead 4-2.
These are some interesting switch-ups, I feel like. NAF usually playing the donut a lot more than Elige is in the past. I feel like we've seen Elige there a couple of times now. So I guess it makes sense. Malbs isn't being slotted in one for Nerds. Like, they're not just copying all the positions. They're trying to make him feel maybe a little bit more comfortable. Impacts the rest of the team, obviously.
Not hunting here either.
I kind of like that.
No, it's absolutely fine. Your money's already strong. Let them save 2 rifles, because Snappy and Shush won't get any further money. And you'll save those 2 AKs, and now you're in a pretty nightmare spot. You're like, okay, we probably should buy. We've got enough to get our buy out there.
Yeah.
It'll be a weak one. And then you'll have the advantage once again. They've actually salvaged 3 AK-47s on the CT side now.
Yeah.
Elige through the smoke a couple of times here. Spots the traces of Cairn, takes him down. And this is looking very good for Liquid. The most promising performance we've seen from them in some time. Their head's in the game, morale is high.
I think especially doubling down on that last point you made. This has been a game that Liquid have been tested in enough. In the past, they would have broken.
Yeah.
They're such a brittle team, but that's not really the case here. I actually think that's really impressive. Ken, that mid position between the smoke and the Molotov, can't find a kill though. Uh-oh. Thought he was going to be dead right there, but still alive. Still some mid control. Bomb is with Shush. He's back in T-spawn now. Going to be running and rotating on over. They got some cave control as well in NiP. All of the pieces starting to be put together,
Nice
but
shot.
my God, that's the in-game leader of Liquid taking down Kaspersky. Snappy again. They do bring it a little bit back here. Swinging for Malbs as he tries to take down Snappy, and successfully so.
He should push that B ramp right now.
He's thinking about it too. I think you're right. He wants to, but getting shot in the back, and he's in a lot of trouble. Shush was on the other side, so they just had him sandwiched in. Elige, he's very low on health here. They don't have any nades, so that's not the problem here, but any extended fight, and he's going to be in trouble. NAF is starting to get there with the other AK. Still a chance to win this. Not going to be easy for Liquid, but it can be done. Elige goes down, and Ken takes the fight straight up. A bit of a war cry coming out from him.
Yeah, no love lost between these two teams. Every round, we're seeing brutal headshots, ruthless aggression. This time it's NiP coming out on top there, dominating that B bomb site. Shui, you thought that might be enough to win the round, but Snappy had other ideas. Fantastic individual output from him so far in this series. Oh yeah, I like that. Money's still strong though. We talked about the resources of Liquid having plenty of cash going forward.
Starting to look a bit different here. Spam coming through, not connecting. Was it Tess's we were watching that just kept wallbanging people continuously on this map? They've put ultimate here towards the donut, so they're switching out the defense quite a bit, which I like.
They've snuck a player in towards Red Room. Such a powerful position. Can do a lot of damage here, but they're aware of it, and they're addressing the situation right now. Can't allow him to have free reign of the map. Sentry forces his hand. Good stuff. Good protocols there from Liquid.
Yeah, they had 2 people coming from donut as well. They were ready to really pincer the middle map. They only find 1. But what can NiP do? They've got 2 on A, 2 on B.
This guy can do something about it. Shut down by Malbs. That should be enough to win this. 5 on 3. No low HP players. Smoke down towards long. Flashbang out.
They can plant on A, though. There's nobody there. So, in theory, Snappy, just stay alive. If he dies, I think it's over. If he stays here and they can get rid of ultimate or just plant the bomb out without him, oh, that's a shot, though, that seals everything. And they get Snappy on the other side.
This one might be worth 2 as well. The money is going to be busted after this one. That's if they find Wrinkle cleanly and he gets no plant. Ultimate should have it, which he does. Yeah, I'm feeling this now, Liquid.
That 4-man push to the middle to take care of Cairn, that cut the NiP team in half. Like, they were just split on the map.
Like I said, great protocol.
Yeah.
You're allowing them to have middle. It's quiet on the map. You know they're up to something. They're sneaking around. Flush it out. Get that man advantage. And a tactical timeout due to the lack of money. Finances are broken. They are going to force buy into it. I can confirm that. We're talking 1 AK, 1 Galil, and pistols otherwise. These are the sort of rounds you need to bring out those executions, those A rushes, those BXX. Wait for the initial util. Try and overwhelm a defender.
big fan of the A rushes, especially if the CTs throw the double HE in middle at the start.
The thing is, the fact you've taken a tactical timeout here and you know their money's low, this is when you probably send Ultimate towards the A side of the map.
Yes.
That's when you put him in Temple, you set up the turret, and you shut down that prospect. That's the only thing that could really go wrong here. We'll see if they do it. That's normally the sort of call you make, especially when they make the timeout. You know they're up to something here. We'll see whether Ultimate is that way inclined. And indeed, he's gone straight towards A.
Yeah.
He's posted up an A main. This is exactly what you want to see, Anders. There it is. Perfect call.
Called it before the round started, Henry.
Now, whatever set piece they had, whatever gimmick play they were bringing to the table, he has shut it down with confidence.
Yeah, that is really well played. On the back of the timeout as well. Nothing being allowed for. They would have loved a bomb plant. They would have loved a bit of damage in a round like this one, but Liquid are looking smooth right now. Ultimate. Back-to-back double kills, I believe. Looking for a triple here, but it's going to be Elige to take it instead. He is up to 8-3 though, Ultimate. And the team is looking solid.
And that alleviates pressure towards A now.
Yeah.
Going forward, you're going to be thinking, is Ultimate going to be there with the AWP? Is he going to keep making those sort of moves? And now he has freedom to move around the map, keep changing his position. This is an Orpus dream. You're in the zone. You're hitting your shots. Every move you're making is finding an opening kill. This is going to be very difficult to shut him down. This is a rare, world-class performance from Ultimate. This is what Twist saw in him back in the day when they first joined.
Yes.
They saw this potential. And when it's realized, it's very impressive.
Kaspersky's back on the ramp. Not his trusty AK, but a Deagle. He's still just as confident, but they're going to be interrupted. Sue shows up, and wow, whatever plans they had, they're gone. Deagle, fine, it's a kill, but it shouldn't really make a difference in the round. I think Elige got caught off guard by how quick Kaspersky's been, but it's wall-bangable. Sue takes him down. He's got the quad kill now. Is he going to be able to pick up the ace? I mean, they only had Deagles here, and Elige got the last one, but still. Great work from the captain of Liquid. 7-3. This is fantastic work.
I'm really enjoying the game as well.
Yeah.
Every round is exciting. Everyone's willing to take duels. Shuey mowing them down this time. Tactical timeout. Feeling the pressure, feeling the heat. Looking down the barrel of elimination here at the BLAST Open. Important game of the VRS. Liquid need all the points they can get. AK-47 still out in full force on that CT side in the hands of Elige and Shuey. Shuey's at 13-2, by the way. We had Snappy popping off as the in-game leader on the previous map. Now Shuey leading the way, top fragging for his squad. A captain's performance.
I feel like that was one of the big selling points for him, even on Mouse, is that he was one of the more capable in-game leaders in that sense.
Absolutely true.
Round number 11. Got 2 AKs on the CT side. They got all the money in the world. They're not going to be in trouble for that, no matter what happens here. Ultimate in front of the smoke in the middle, and it's a nice pickup. Ken, no flashes went deep enough to stop Ultimate. They will get Sui this time. Kaspersky's back.
Every time, through the bloody smoke.
Yeah.
He can't keep getting away with this.
Well, who's going to stop him? This is where he did so much work in the previous ancient map that we saw from NiP, but...
Oh, NAF, you're in trouble, my friend. They found the gap.
Yeah, they made some noise.
He needs 2, Anders. 1 will not do.
He's only on 4 kills. Bit of a boring game for him. There's the one you asked, and he shall deliver. Good work. Snappy, he gets him down, and the bomb is going to be planted here at a minimum. Don't know if that's enough for NiP. They do need this round. They need more than 3 in this first.
Oh, no, Kaspersky.
Absolutely not the spray that you wanted. We've been talking it up for good reason, but now it's all on Snappy. 1 versus 3, and he's not going to get even a chance to start that comeback. It's 8 rounds for Liquid.
First real blunder there from Kaspersky. Been playing a great series.
Yeah.
Elige doesn't even consider checking that angle.
Yeah.
Misses a few bullets, gives him a chance to reset. Oh, you're kicking yourself. Foot in your mouth. Yep, you know you've cost him the round. That's refrag, baby.
Let's go. He was quick, can't deny it. Round number 12. If NiP could get 4, it's not over. There's still something to fight for.
3, however, it might be.
Oh, that's a grim prospect. Quick Molotov to take cave control. Again, he's so confident in taking these fights. Smoke is up. For just a millisecond, I thought that he was going to push forward into it, but he's not that crazy. Ultimate, like you said, he's been let off the leash into the middle. Kaspersky finds him and he's scoping the other way, so that's unfortunate, but they lose Ken at the front of that A hallway. So NiP, either they want to go back and retake it or they just go now. And yeah, they made the second call. Oh, the smoke is on top. That's devastating. Now, this is a very readable map for Liquid, I feel like. NiP must be feeling like they're out in the open. Do they just stay here and recommit to the B bomb site and hope that Elige isn't flanking them through T-spawn? He isn't, but they don't know that. He might as well be. Yeah, you can see Snappy's looking for it in the middle. They could be here. This feels like such a telegraph play from NiP, but they have no choice. 2 incendiaries, 2 HEs. How do you plant the bomb? Turns out you just do it. They were a little bit late. I don't know why. They had so much utility back there. I feel like they could have done the damage. It's going to come a little bit too late. Shush gets tagged up. Liquid already could have had more of an advantage here, I think. Kaspersky, he does get grenaded out of that corner. Malves crouches in for the spray, but he can't get the kill. They know he's low in that one. NAF goes down. Shush, that's a quick reaction. And Sue, he has a bit of health here, but he's in a 1 versus 2 and already tagged up. He does get the first one, but that bomb is ticking away. He has to go straight for... I don't think it's a no-fake. He just goes for it here. A couple of seconds left. Snappy's got the internal clock, and he gets the headshot. A 4th round for NiP right at the end. 17 seconds left, so this is going to be just an all-out stomp to the bomb side. No slowing it down. They just have to rush him in, get the kill instantly, and get the bomb planted. Frozen is dropped, and that's the bomb on the ground. Oh my god! It's Brolin with an insane transfer. He keeps it going. It's a quad kill. He saved his team. Nice. I don't know, the bell is ringing. Might be the train bell, but certainly ringing for Astralis right here. 1 versus 4, and he's gonna get a headshot. Follow. Oh, what? No way! He actually makes it work. That has to be just pure out, just divine intervention. Shut up. I can't. I've never seen anything like that ever before.
If they're gonna get a 5th in this first 15, this could be the round he offers it. At the helm of that monster hit, Apex comes around the corner, back of Electronic turned. A double-man advantage that feels like surely Vitality have already got enough. But what about that flash from SDY? How about this hold from Perfecto? Incendiary to the right. Sumdai Young turns his attention. Oh! All 3! Sumdai Young and Sumdai again and again and again. 11-4, 11 rounds straight, and a dominant overpass CT side.
Yeah, you see definitely a big gap providing itself. They're going to come through this.
They're on their way. Setups here. Good flashes. Rops, he is supposed to be the way in, but he's escorted out off the premises. Shush! This is his site, and he continues to lay down more and more from Shush. Oh, 5 from the Dane.
Sometimes these work.
See if they eat the flashes or not. They do.
Oh no.
Oh, that's
Zywo's blind
as well.
Oh, Rain the double deagle. You're not gonna. Oh! When it rains, it pours. And then Rain adds in that extra secret spice. Gives you a round like this. A 4th. Everybody falls at the hands of Rain.
It was Shui leading by example, posting 15 kills, 4 deaths, and finding Liquid 8 rounds on their CT side. They have turned up here to play today, and NiP on the back foot. It's going to be an uphill battle, Anders, to fight their way back into this one and avoid elimination. Last place here at the BLAST Open.
4 deaths as well. Says something about how much trouble NiP were in that first half. We'll see if 4 rounds is going to be enough for them here. Now they're on the CT side. And what have they got? Limited utility. There's just a lot of armor here and some dualies as well. They're fighting in the middle, almost the entire NiP force, and Wrinkle is ready for this one. 2 headshots will take down Elige and Ultimate. They put 4 people in there, and that was worth it.
So far, so good. Round not done yet, but looking very promising here. NiP needed this one. Making their way towards the A site. Objective, get the bomb planted now if you're Liquid.
They got a lot of utility, honestly, Henry. If they get Cairn and plant the bomb, just with the smokes and the Molotov here.
They've got 2 smokes here, so you can smoke Spawn and Donut.
It won't be easy, but there definitely is a way to get the job done. There's the smoke to CT. Smoke lands towards that Donut position. Cairn a bit annoyed that he can't just find that early kill. So far, so good, but it's still a 5-on-3. Bomb being planted here. No HEs on the CT side, of course. The dualies are not nearby, so they can't really stop the bomb plant.
Round's on.
It is back on again. There was never a defuse kit in the round, so now it's a straight-up fight. Wrinkle finding a third and a fourth. He shut them down in the middle, and now he's doing the same on the A-bomb side. Surely going to be hunting for the ace, and he'll pick it up. All of them headshots. What a round from Wrinkle.
Yeah, love to see that. Europa as well, farming a ton of cash, Anders. He could bring out the AWP in the second round, I should say. It's the bomb planted, though, for Liquid. It's something to work with there. Oh, it's a nice little run boost as well. Get him in position, picks up the ace, farming a ton of money. I can guarantee he brings out that orb.
Yeah, he had that air control right at the end. Looks very smooth.
Let's see if he does it. There we go. Doesn't have a helmet, notably. And whenever you seem to buy the orb in the second round, it comes back to haunt you most of the time.
I know.
You and I have been commentating for a long time. We've seen it time and time again. Because you have no helmet, and it means you're very vulnerable to a MAC-10, a Tech-9. Give the orb over. He's got to be very careful with it. What have Liquid got for us?
Wow.
They've taken massive amounts of damage here, but Ken should be able to get one on the cross. There it is.
Yeah, they take down Elige. The bomb is there for Malbs. You're trying to get it done now. The run and gun. No helmet, and he gets blown up immediately. Kaspersky, though, he'll just sneak in with the kill on the ultimate. Shui coming back, and he can't find it with the orb. It's a really nice attempt. Obviously, the bomb was not planted here, so there's not a lot of pressure to try and find NAF-FLY. They will just group up. They got Shush on the flank, and they will get him at the end. That's a strong round for Kaspersky.
Like I said, that orb, it gets into enemy hands. All hell can break loose, but there we go. Well handled from NiP. Sweeping away the force buy of Liquid. 8-6, 2-round game. It's wide open once again. Should go to 8-7, no problem. Nothing but an eco available going into round number 15 here. As we get ready for the comeback. Both of these teams have been struggling on Ancient as of late.
Right.
Not a great track record for either of them. It's been an all-out, brutal affair. This round no different. Should be quite comfortable for Snappy here. Which it is. Just one player remaining. It's going to be Malbs all the way back in elbow.
Such a disappointing start to the series because Nuke was just so one-sided, but Mirage delivered. The action was pretty much non-stop. We had double overtime. Liquid bringing us onto the third map now, and this third map is looking to deliver as well. 8-7 the scoreline. NiP with only 4 rounds in the first half, but they are right back in the swing of things here. They got a little bit of money to work with. We'll see what Liquid can do now on the T side. They do have some rifles coming out. So now is their chance to have an impact. See if Malbs can live up to some of the hype about the mid position. If he can find even a couple of rounds with openings, that will be worth it. It's actually Elige who's front and center, but Ken, with a very quick trade. I think Kaspersky was not expecting that. He thought the smoke was enough to keep Elige away. Ultimate, he sees that they're at the bottom of the ramp. Still taking the fight. I don't know about that for Snappy. I feel like they had already been found out. So recommitting to that fight, I think, is asking for trouble. The problem is now they're a man down. You almost have to take another risk here. How do you get back in this round? Okay, they swap it out. They give it to Shush instead. Liquid. Probably a good idea to wait like they are now.
You think so? Shush on the AWP. Slow things right down. They vacated the A bomb site, bit of a gamble. Towards B with Ken in towards middle. Time ticking away though. Ultimate with the bomb on his back towards double doors. Renkor needs a couple here. Good damage, but unable to find it. Shush low. And I think he might be done for. He gets away with 1 HP.
Bomb is down there on ultimate, but I think, yeah, they're going to push everyone else first. I don't think there's anything Shush can do at this stage. If there was 10 seconds less, maybe he can find the bomb kill, but that's not going to be the case. Cam back here. Ultimate is there. That's the bomb on the ground. 20 seconds.
There is a chance.
There is a chance. They throw all the smokes they could possibly have, but they're going to get him in return. An expensive round, a scary round in some sense there. But 2 people survive for Liquid. They get it, and now they're up to 9.
Liquid maintain their lead.
Nothing that Shush could have done, I feel like. Frustrating indeed.
All right, NiP. Desperate times here. Finance is running low. The Wrinkle AWP is out. MP9 for Snappy. They call him the caveman. See whether he can have some impact here. Can't really go over the spams. Needs the element of surprise. Needs his teammate to take the aggro. He can sneak through those smokes.
It's an unlikely kill on Sue.
Are you surprised at this point for Kaspersky?
Maybe not. Shouldn't be. He's ready for more with the FAMAS. Not afraid to take the fight, but he's going to get outdueled this time. Snappy comes charging in. Nearly had Elige as well. That would have been the bomb, but Wrinkle stops Malbs in his tracks. And now there's a minute on the clock here for Elige. But he's had a very impressive day of Counter-Strike already. Can he find this kill on his Shush? He absolutely can. Doesn't even take a lick of damage for it. Triple kill and a 1 versus 1 now.
Wrinkle's been nameplated as well. We know where he is.
Yeah.
Denies access from spawn, gets a nice open plant down. Elige will have a flash and an HE to work with, 100 HP. Pops things open.
You heard him.
Oh, wow. Okay, actually pretty considerable damage there.
Yeah, spam works out so far, but can he find the 4th kill? Elige, he swings for it. Oh, it's a lot of damage, but it's not quite enough. I think Ringo wanted to see if he could find a NiP somewhere, but yeah, look at this. Ken is so excited about this one. NiP to pick it up, and they did need this.
It was a difficult round as well. You entered with the SMGs, a FAMAS, a couple of rifles, and the AWP. The fact he goes for the spam there towards the end as well, giving up his position.
Yeah, the fact he ran the whole way. Normally you would say that's one of the big no-nos in Counter-Strike, is just stomping through like that, but not for Wrinkle.
Nice! They can't believe it. The fact you spam for the wall, give up your spot, somehow do 50 damage, and then go on to win the round. That's remarkable. Needed that. The money was getting so desperate, and it still is. You can see they're operating with the SMG in the hands of Snappy, more than happy to take the little gun. Very important round. This could decide the fate of this map. Both teams will be broken if they lose it. Galils are out in full force. What's the play here? What's the setup? 3 players towards the elbow right now. Ultimate watching A main. NAF watching the B double doors. And creeping through.
A delayed take of middle, but the advantage is you don't have to run for the fire. It's a lot more of a calm activity this time. Snappy in the cave. It's where he lives and breathes. Wrinkle is there, but Snappy, they might be too far apart. Yeah, Snappy's alone now with the MP9, and that's a very nice clear. What an opening.
Wrinkle.
All down the Wrinkle. Even if he gets one, with the spacing there, he's supposed to die after just the one kill, and they're already packing it up. They're saving. They don't want anything to do with this. They might not even be allowed to. Ultimate's walked in behind them.
Wow.
Even the save call isn't working out here for NiP.
Ultimate looking fantastic today when they need him most. New roster.
Yes.
Teams in a tailspin, generally speaking. He hasn't been performing this season, but my God, has he ever shown up today? The only thing I can say about this, Anders, is it doesn't get easier from here on out.
Okay.
Because if you win this game, you go on to play the loser of Mongols of Vitality.
Whew.
So
I mean,
you might not be going much further in the tournament after this.
That's a tall order.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like with Liquid playing the way that they are with, you know, Malbs on Mirage, like I feel like, yeah, it's obviously unlikely they win that game, but I'd love to see them test it just from a viewership point of view.
I mean, just getting a win under your belt, showing that this team can cause damage. Like NiP are a difficult team to put away. They are very skilled, getting better and better every tournament. Off the back of a tournament victory as well.
Yeah.
This would be a huge scalp to take. They'll build some confidence and show they're going in the right direction with this new addition of Malbs.
NiP would love the same honor. That's an opening and a half. My God, Elige. You could tell he's been running that practice over and over again.
And it's the danger man, Kaspersky, as well, removed early. Top fragger, dealt with. I was about to say this is the partial buy. They're all in.
Yeah, they really went for it here.
This could be it.
We've already said goodbye to Bait and FaZe, and NiP could be next. It's not out of the question here. Very tough round.
Nice.
Ultimates back again. 16 kills for him. He's actually catching up to Sue and Elige at this stage. Nobody's matching that output on the other side. Not quite. Kaspersky, the only real candidate for it. Defense is gone.
That's 11 rounds. You got to eco next.
It's definitely not ideal.
You can say that again. Yeah, it's a rough one. Ken, you've got to save that AK-47 to even stand a chance going forward.
Yeah, that's suddenly become very important. It's not just a luxury item at this stage. 11-8. Good chance that it could be 12. Curious to see. The thing is as well, they're going to know, Liquid, that your money is very low. They will have called that out. So I would be surprised if Liquid aren't prepared for some shenanigans. Like any kind of a hallway push in a round like the next one, it's going to feel more obvious, I think. Because you are desperate on the NiP side. See if Liquid play a slow start to the next one and just let them stew a little bit in the round.
Oh, things getting rough now. NiP are in the bin.
Yeah. Again, headstrong Liquid. I haven't seen the normal signs of frustration and crumbling.
We haven't had one of those disastrous clutches that fall apart. You remember against Team Spirit, like against Magix, they had that really woeful 2-on-1 in the A-bomb site.
Yeah, that was hard. Maybe
Nothing like that today. No back-breaking rounds where you said they should be winning that, but they completely fumbled it. Nothing like that's happened today.
Yeah, that's fair. We'll see if they could survive if that ever comes around. But I mean, right now it requires NiP to deliver that kind of thing. Deep nade, it's actually pretty nice. When you have, you know, 5.7 and an AK and some USPs, doing some damage with a nade early on could easily make the difference. In position. If Wrinkle swings this, he's probably going to go down pretty quickly. They are pushing the A hallway, but it's going to be 20 seconds before that's even a factor in this round. Oh my God.
This one's for elimination points. Wrinkle doing everything he can. Elige watching the extremities will find Snappy. This kill could decide the round. Recovering the AK-47 is Ken. They had to take the eco here. Take this round on the chin, but they've done considerable damage and they're still in the round for now. A couple of AKs under their belts and a 4-on-3 disadvantage. 35 seconds, that clock is rotting away. And they've got players in towards A, and they can definitely win this round. NiP can keep their head above water against Liquid here.
You said they hadn't had the collapse round yet. Well, maybe it's coming up right here. 20 seconds, USP in the corner. Cannon with the AK. He's going to get the first one. A wide
he gets
swing.
one.
Kaspersky, he will pick up the kill, but it's not enough. They needed more than that. Wrinkle, he is a million miles away in T-spawn.
And that's the problem. If he was part of the action, if he was backstabbing now,
yeah,
they're onto something, but
and he
one Molotov, no kip. Yeah, what can you do? After about 5 or 6 seconds, they'll be considering this backstab. I don't think he can even justify going for it.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't blame him. I think it's close. It really is close to working out, but they keep it alive. 12 for Liquid. One more away from knocking out NiP.
But it's the hardest round in the world to pick up, Anders. Number 13.
Oh, yes.
They saved an AK. Oh, they do not save an AK. Good shit indeed. This is it. This is your moment.
Yep.
Close it out now. Send them home.
I bet you NiP don't want to go. They've been fighting to put this squad together. Post U-Jerks. I feel like they've looked better. I feel like they look like a stronger team in every way. Bumping into Liquid right here might prove too much. Nice shot from Sue. He's been so deadly on this map.
I'm not even sure why you're taking that battle. Just save the AK, bro.
Yeah.
You need something for this last round. Really would have helped out with the util, but in we go.
Ooh.
Snappy to open things up. Opening advantage for NiP, but here comes Shuey. He's been playing so well today. Can't hold on.
You said it was the hardest round. Malves and Elige are left. And actually, wait a minute. Hold the phone. If he would have hit that headshot, Malves, I think that round was going to be active once again. I guess there's still 1 minute and 20 seconds, so maybe we give Elige the benefit of the doubt. He is one of the most decorated riflers you could name in Counter-Strike. Maybe he's got a chance still. They know where he is now, and that's a significant disadvantage. They're going to slowly circle around him here. Bomb is back there, so he has to show up eventually. Just about to get shot in the back by Wrinkle, but he's in the cave now instead. And I think Wrinkle is calling that out, saying, I don't see him here. Like, you guys have to be ready. I think NiP are putting themselves in a very nice position here. This is what you don't want to stand on the bomb. Just be near enough by.
As I always say, let him have the bomb.
Yeah.
That's okay. You don't have to contend for it at all times. He has to pick it up, then go plant it. You will win the round. If you try and deny him picking it up and force the issue, that's when things can go wrong.
I don't like this. He's got the space for it. It is a scary crossfire if they peek at the same time. He must know that they're in there. Can he find the right headshot to begin with? There's one. Now he's got the bomb. And it's so close to getting the flick on him.
Oh, my God.
I thought there was a chance there.
There was definitely a chance. They did want to defend that bomb. It almost comes unraveled at the seams, but ultimately they do win the round. No harm, no foul. And we keep the game going here. NiP will find one. Elige unable to clutch in the 1 versus 3. Just to note, Elige 20 and 12, Shuey 22 and 11. I don't think anyone's had a bad series so far. I feel like everyone's stepped up and shown that they deliver a high level on the server.
Yeah. It's one of the reasons it's been such a good game. We're blessed to start the day like this. Another long day of Counter-Strike, of course.
Yeah, Mouse NZ coming up next.
Yeah.
Surely a game they put away, but you never know. That team is difficult to predict.
Oh, they jumped on the T side as well, but he missed the shot. Kaspersky, he gets one, but he can't follow it up, and now it might be on. NAF gets another kill. Malves, double for him in the round. He's been a bit quiet on this map, but this should be enough to close it out. Shush, he's so far away. Liquid, that mid-fight worked out perfectly for them. I think Wrinkle missed what could have been an easy shot at the mid-air jump there. If he has that, it's different. But now it's all in the hands of Shush, and he's just got 6 kills. On this map, it's been very hard for him to produce anything. I don't know what combination of failure would have to happen for Liquid to lose this round, but they don't look like they were in the mood for it now. They've got this covered in every direction. He snuck out, but he's about to be discovered as well. And now they definitely know, yeah, the game is up here. Liquid will send NiP packing from BLAST Rotterdam.
A great performance, great morale, great vibes. Everyone turning up, and shout out to Ultimate as well. He had so many interesting, high-octane AWP moments there, great sequences. The community was saying that Liquid are beating a dead horse with this lineup, but Malbs joining the roster proves there's still life in them yet.
It's been really good to see. I have to say, I am impressed